Our band of adventurers, the God's Headache, have recently left the city of Delcross, seeking answers to a vision that one of you, Valif, has had in most recent times. Leaving behind Nemesis as she awaits a letter from somebody, you make your way up the eastern side of Ansor, stumbling upon a band of Arglan. I cannot pronounce my own places' names without the map because I'm an idiot. Ariel soldiers. And eventually arriving at the Blood Sands. There you stumbled upon the temple that was in Valif's dreams, and through some work of his weapon, you were able to dispel the illusion in front of the entrance. And you begin to make your way inside. So, just as a reminder, because it has been a bit, when you were using the Waker, you did see sort of a opening at the top, right at the top part of the stairs, which you are now approaching.
Yep.
I really forgot. The last thing we did was walk inside, and that was it.
Yeah, you began walking inside, and that's when it was. So,
okay.
God's Headache, what is that you wish to do?
Are we having a headache, or are we the headache?
It's very dark. It's very dark in here, I assume.
Yeah, it is like, obviously the light that's coming from outside you can see, but inside it is pitch black.
I have some torches.
Yeah, this is the funny part where I say I specifically cast torch into the dark. Actually, obviously, can I cast light into the dark? No, I have to touch something.
It needs to be an object, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And that's fine, Seth.
My horns?
I'll cast dancing lights.
Okay.
Make some globules.
Yeah. So you watch as four small lights.
I don't have that. This is the wrong sheet.
Oh, you're still looking at Numadil, aren't you?
Yeah, he is.
What do I have?
You watch his Valif just go, and nothing happens.
No spell. Yeah, no, I actually don't have any light. I thought I did, but I don't.
I have a torch.
Sure. I'll light a torch as well.
All right. So you both light.
I think I have a torch.
All right. So the three of you combine. You light 2 torches and use the light spell. So,
with our powers combined, we make one magic.
One giant light.
So you've walked partway into the hallway at this point. You can see the stairs that are going down.
A hallway that leads
to some stairs which curve downwards.
Alrighty. Well, I will lead the way then.
Okay. So you walk forward, and when you reach the top of the stairs, your foot hits something. It sinks down slightly. And looking up, you hear... I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Wait,
great
at that.
I'm fucking amazing at that.
No?
No, it'd be Valve, because he's leading the way.
Okay.
Oh no, it's tentacles.
12. Unfortunately, that's a fail on that one. So, as you just kind of like look up into where... Looking upwards, you can't see it anymore, but you roughly remember where the hole was. And as you look up, you just see a spout of fire come flying downwards. You take 10 points of fire damage.
It feels burny. So it like lights up, so we can like see it somewhat if there's.
Yeah, so like you like your foot goes down slightly. You look down, you hear like the rumbling. You look up, and then it just hits you square in the face.
What does everybody else see?
The rest of you just see like Valve stop, look down, look up, and then a spout of fire comes from the wall up above.
But like, what creature is producing this flame? Because it lights up the room if it's fire.
It comes from behind the illusionary wall that you spotted with your seeing invisibility. or the gap in the top.
Okay. That was the thing. I thought we were just looking at a hallway and going.
No.
downstairs.
It was a trap that you stood on, not a creature.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Basically, the gap was where the fire comes through for the trap, and you just stood on the pressure plate that triggered it.
Alrighty.
Are we
So
just in a
assuming
long
we're
hallway?
being cautious going through here, but I will be more specific.
Wait, are we just in a big room, or are we trying to figure out which way to go?
Going down a hall. Going down
Down-
a hall.
down-
At the top of the
okay.
stairs, they stepped on a trigger.
Okay.
Wait, did he get hurt
Yeah.
by that?
Yeah. He
Yeah, I
took
took 10 points of fire
he took 10 points. Unfortunately, you didn't.
Had my fire out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Do I
right.
still have to check? I don't think I have detect magic on it still, do I?
Do we just let the flames keep on his clothes
I
then?
would- well, thankfully, Valve's helps, just knock the flames off. In terms of detect magic, you do detect magic up through where the fire came from. The school is
Valve-
evocation.
Makes sense. I guess that was a magic trap. Valif, are you okay?
Just slightly burned. If someone would like to check for those things going forward, that would be appreciated.
I guess I can detect to see if we have magic traps without having to be ahead.
All right.
Otherwise,
Yeah, I would have noticed that.
yeah,
Uh,
I can pretty much just.
Right. So with the corridor, it's narrow, but it's wide enough that two people can stand side by side. Same with the
Alright.
staircase and everything.
I'll stand in
actually,
the second.
we have someone
line.
for this. Fortune,
Yes. What do you need?
would you mind standing side by side with me and keeping an eye out for traps as Balam stands behind, just for anything magic?
Ooh, the blade and nails Balam.
Fuck, sorry. I just read the names on the thing, which I changed to Valith, and it still says Nymedil. What the fuck? Oh, I see. I need to change it here.
Sure.
Oh, whoa, whoops, crap.
There we go.
Where that crap? I need to fix it. I accidentally moved my picture behind Gratian, the dirt boys. Somehow.
As Oriana stands behind me and watches for anything magic like this.
You know what? I'm gonna use a quick level 1 head pat to just make sure that ballot's topped off.
First level head
Okay.
pat. Couldn't imagine a 9th level head pat is just like a
A
big
little-
old slap.
A little
Yeah,
difficult given the height difference between the two of you, but you are able just on your tiptoes able to just
Be healed.
Just boot me on the back of my head. For how much?
5.
Sure.
No. I'll get this eventually.
All right.
No box to stand on.
Okay, there. What am I at? All the way on my right.
All right. So,
We continue going down the stairs, watching for traps.
okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
go ahead and make an whoever's checking for traps, go ahead and make an investigation check.
I'll help. Fortune
Alright.
as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do I need to check for magic traps?
You would have to you would probably in a couple of minutes have to refresh your detect magic spell.
Alrighty then. Yeah, as long as it's just auto. Hey, look, there's a big glowy thing there.
Natural 20. Okay, so
Yes.
instantly you see where the exact parts of the pressure plate are for the trap that just got triggered, so you're able to direct everyone to not step on it again, including,
Okay, everybody, walk around. This is a bad spot. Go, go, go.
and you begin to make your way down the stairs.
Where we put like one of those like signs. Like, please do direct traffic
Oh
away
my
from the
god,
area.
it's not a wet floor sign, it's a trapped floor sign.
Trap door sign. Or like those like kind of like bars things, or it's like the cautionary lines on a.
It's like when there's like a spill and you just put the sign over it, and it's like just no touch,
Oh, no
no
touchy.
step.
No
And
touchy,
it's got
that'd
a
be
little
bad.
stick figure on fire with it.
Okay.
Instead of falling in water.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so you head down the staircase. It turns out that it's a spiraled staircase. Moving slowly because you're searching for traps. As you keep moving, yeah, with that natural 20, about halfway down, you notice one of these steps is jutting out a bit more than the others. And as you just kind of like gently tease it, it wobbles slightly. And as you look left and right, you can see there's holes in the wall.
So Indiana
Wait a
Jones
minute, I have a request.
Yes.
Going down the list of names, so we have people in here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d5. And whatever number it gets, I'm not warning that person.
We also
Why?
have, we have more
Because
than
why
that.
not?
I think the thing is, Sav's with us. Is with
Yeah.
us,
Yeah, big
technically.
horse too, and Trotnar.
Oh yeah, those two are still here. They just
Yeah.
in the background, not doing anything.
Yeah, well, the Sav's here just waking up and everything, and yeah,
Mhm.
Trough is generally just not available.
Aw, I forgot about that.
Yep.
And so
Never
that would
mind.
be
No, that I
you.
just rolled
You
that
didn't.
down.
You didn't notice. You didn't tell yourself.
Carry on, ignore me.
Okay.
Like I didn't notice. I forgot to mention. It's like okay, don't
Yeah,
step on this thing. Boop,
Well,
trip on it.
to be fair, to figure out that knowing that it's a trap, you did sort of stop and just kind of like test
Yeah.
the sticking out.
Everybody
bit.
else is stepping over it, and you're like, no, you step here.
Yeah.
You step here, you stand here, you hold the lamp. Okay, everybody act natural.
All right, so you
then
all step
you
over
notice
it.
The
So
spikes on the wall are they? I don't know if they're spikes. The holes in the wall.
Yeah, there's holes in the wall, and level with it, one of the steps is jutting out a bit more, and when Fortune sort of pushed on it did give slightly, but she didn't push on it hard enough to do much more. So, do you step over it? Do you try and disarm it? What do you do?
What do you say to us?
Let's just step over it. That seems like the smart idea here.
Alright. It's easy enough to do. The stairs aren't particularly steep. It's just, trying to skip 2 steps when going down a stair in comparison of size.
I'll step over, and then I'll pick up
What's the ground?
Floriana and put her over the step.
What is
Smaller than
what
everyone
is the
else.
ground like? Is it like
And Trotnar.
is it like a normal?
It
Stone?
is. It appears to be. It is fashion stone. It is. It is clearly man-made. It is actual stone bricks. So it's not natural stone. Basically, it's. Someone built this. This is part of the Sunken Temple after all.
Is it white, the same as the outside of the building?
It is a dark, dingy, greyish green color. The green might be because as you kind of look at it, there is vegetation and all that. It is a very old building that has clearly been exposed to various elements for a long period of time.
Just imagining if the front of this place was just an illusion, I'm imagining an animal wandering past and accidentally falling in and be like, "What the fuck?"
No, you rub your hand against the wall. It is solid. It is real. It is not an illusion.
I meant the front, the front door. It was
Oh.
nothing, and then an animal outside just accidentally wandering and huh?
And then they became barbecue very quickly because of the fire trap.
Yes, exactly. Alrighty.
Okay. So eventually you follow it down to the bottom. You're now in a large room, singular room. There is no light. However, because of the light spells that you're using, you can see in the middle there is a large brazen brazier even.
Is it lit?
Nope. It is not
I
lit,
think
fam.
This place is very lit.
It's not lit, man.
But as you look about, you can see there's channels coming from the brazier with what appears to be a dark liquid in it.
Okay, who's want to drink it?
I'm
I
not drinking it.
volunteer as tribute.
Fortune, I would suggest not. I'm probably oil. I'll dip my torch in the brazier.
Okay, so you woke up
It's
to the
not, and we're
brazier.
all dead.
You woke up to the brazier. It is also filled with a dark liquid. You can see parts. You see sort of like a congealed substance, sort of floating around the side of it. But as you place your torch onto it, you have to step back very quickly as the brazier just erupts into flame. Just as the oil ignites, you watch as what appears to be some of the congealed liquid substance actually falls and lands on the channels, and then you watch as these channels also ignite, much slower than the brazier, and it goes all the way to the edges. And you actually look at the end. In each corner, it drops down. More of this congealed substance.
Is there anything on the walls here?
Looking around on the walls, you don't see anything on the walls, but because of the light, as you look up, you can see there is a crude engraving of a pale white moon.
Well, we're in the right place. As much as that was fairly certain we were before, but
We'll
this is
agree on
all
that.
very, very eerie to me.
What does any of this mean?
This is the symbol of my patron.
A moon.
Yes, I spend much of my nights staring at the sky. As a child, when I grew up, and it was one of the only things that spoke back to me. Brings me great comfort, but I've never seen any of this in reality, only in my dreams. And the sky, of course. Is there any doors on the opposite end of the chamber or anything like that?
So because of how lit up it is, you don't need to do a perception check. You do see it dips slightly to on the other side of the brazier. You can see it dips down sharply.
Let's continue then.
All right. So you head to where the dip is, and it's another staircase that curves very sharply to the left.
Watch yourselves. This place could be dangerous, as we've already noticed it is.
All right.
Well, at least nothing's jumped out at us.
That's true. For all we know, this place could be empty apart from us, but I doubt that.
All right. So we just
be my
heading.
eyes, Fortune. Yeah, I'm just ask Fortune to be my eyes again.
Oh, I just realized that Stab is a horse and we're making her go downstairs.
So awkward, just like fucking.
Fucking shit.
She's got 2 extra chances to step on any foot plates.
Yep.
Thankfully, being a centaur all her life, she knows where to keep her feet in positions where it's not going to accidentally trigger.
But it is Raya, we know.
Yeah.
And it stairs.
Clearly, the architects just didn't factor
No
in
respect
the
for horses.
didn't factor in the horse
Respect for
factor.
horses.
Complete disrespect for horses.
Okay.
Her worst enemy.
That thing, it scares me.
I fear no man, but these stairs, it scares me.
Scares me.
Yeah,
Oh,
so we,
what?
I'll get,
We're talking about that psycho.
continue our investigation to check for traps as we continue.
Okay, another investigation check, Fortune, with
Well, I
advantage.
guess my thing would be a hooded lantern because I don't actually have torches, so
Yeah.
I'll just double check. I'll just make that
Yeah.
instead.
Well, at this point, you notice, as you sort of like slowly making your way down the stairs, looking up, there's actually channels of fire, what appear to be part of the oil. Like it starts.
Oh,
it starts
it
at
starts
foot.
like goes down.
It starts at foot level, but as you start making your way down, it stays level until it gets to the top, where it follows it down.
Cool.
So the area is now considered lit up.
Oh,
Found.
all right.
So for this check, do I have advantage?
Yeah, you still have advantage because Valith is helping you still.
Yay.
8. Okay.
Helpful.
So, you begin to make your way down the stairs. It spirals down about 2 rotations before it opens up into a large room. This one is a little bit different. There is a lot of sand and slurry and water just dotted about, most of the water being stagnant. Because of the brazier appearing to basically be the light switch for the entire building, you are able to see you're standing in what almost looks like the inside of a church. You can see engravings on the wall, an altar at the far end, stone pews dot the area. On the far side of one of the walls to your left, you can see it is just completely blocked with sand and dirt.
God damn fucking pen. Is there any iconography, any more moon stuff? Alongside the,
Looking about on the engravings, you see something that looks sort of like a moon, but it's not the same pale white moon that you are familiar with. This is just general engravings of a moon. You see several people reaching out towards it. You can see another one of a hand, what appears to be holding on to the head of several individuals who have their eyes closed.
Interesting. Well, and whatever seems to be sort of like an entrance or exit to this place, it looks like it was all piled up with dirt.
Yeah, like it doesn't look like it's like someone's packed it there. It looks like, if you had to hazard a guess because of how deep you are, you're assuming that might be an actual entrance that is more commonly used for the temple, and it's just because it's sunk down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Stuff is pulled in.
And is that the only other way?
For what you can see, you can make an investigation check to have a look around if you want.
Sure. Yeah. Cool.
Natural one.
So my luck begins.
And so it begins. So it is written. You have a look around and you just start spending time appreciating the engravings.
Exactly. I'm just walking around and sort of enthralled by the.
Yeah, you're like a tourist in an art museum at this point, just looking at the engravings like, ooh. And you completely lose track of what you were intending to do.
Is anybody else doing anything? You'll just follow me around.
Kind of just fall around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go prep.
Can I look around for valuables?
Make an investigation check.
Alright. Do.
9. You start looking about, trying to find any valuables. Either this place is picked dry or stuff might have grabbed it. No valuables found. Also keep in mind, because Trofnar isn't here, if you want him to do something, you let me know.
Yeah.
Can we have him
Yes,
take a
Could-
look at the stone?
I don't know. Could you investigate like
you guys are you're really loud, Balloon.
everybody?
Yeah. You just changed. It got to very, very loud.
Yeah. Maybe move your microphone away, that's all I'm gonna say.
How about
You
I
are...
can't understand
We
what
ca-
that
we
was.
ca- now you're robo-ish, I think you're too far away.
like
Still can't hear you, Balloon. Wait until you're back at your computer.
never mind. I'll do it when I'll come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. If you could. Yeah,
Well, I mean,
Trofnar-
if you could mute your mic as well, Balloon, because it's really loud.
Yeah, you keep making like dishes noises.
Yeah.
I'll mute it. I'm gonna mute you for a couple of minutes, just until you're back. There we go. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say Trofnar could look around too.
Okay, I will get his. 1 second.
We just got the investigating for Trotnar covered.
Yep. And just gonna. Yeah, I was just letting Balloon know when he's back, so that I can unmute. Because I mean, I like wireless headsets, but when they do stuff like that, ugh, it's the worst.
Yeah.
Okay, investigation for Trofnar. He's actually proficient in it. And he seems more interested in just looking, observing the stonework. Just there, like, Christ, the fact that it's not collapsed at this point. Fucking hell.
You know what? You would think that a sunken temple would be creepy, but oddly it isn't. Am I the only one that thinks that?
You're not alone, Delson.
Let's just check. You back, Balloon?
Yeah.
Okay, you were just, it just says that you were really loud. And
When
there
I
was a lot
started
of-
becoming more steady, it's because I was already up back at my computer.
Oh, okay, well, I've unmuted you, so there you go. You're still a bit loud, but, you know, whatever. It's easy enough to fix it in Discord.
I can't really change because it's my actual headset normally.
It's cool, Discord. That's got a volume controller for us, so that's fine. Anyway.
Just finally sneeze and comment on the fact it's dusty down here.
Yeah, Achua. Well, the only other way is this pile of is like this dirt, like collapsed entrance or with dirt piled in it because we're probably so low. Then I will start digging.
Okay.
I'll make sure my detect magic's up, I guess.
Okay, so you cast Detect Magic again. You do pick up something in this room.
I was doing it while everyone else was investigating.
Ah.
What is it?
It
I'll look around.
is... I need to... I keep forgetting the schools of magic. Like, which one is which.
Okay, I see a giant octopus and looks kind of like a beholder
It's a moon. Thank you very much.
with a giant. It looks like it has a giant eye and tentacles, though.
Yeah, that's, I added that afterwards.
So you detect so the thing that you detect is part of the abjuration school, and it's coming from the altar itself.
Abjuration is
Protection and warding.
Warding magic.
Warding and protection, yeah.
Did we look at the altar already? Or
Given your investigation checks, maybe give it a once over. But
I'll look it over since I know it exists. I want to maybe try an Arcana check to see if I know.
well, because of the detect magic, you know where it is. It's in as you like go to the altar, you can see it's actually in there, and as you like narrow it down, your fingers brush up against what appears to be a slight indent on the altar.
Evelith? That one? Yeah.
Yes.
The altar is magical, and there's an indent over here.
It's not the altar itself, it's something in the altar.
Oh, it's something in the altar. Oh, not bad.
What did
Like
you
there's
find?
something within. There's an indent in the altar.
And as he points out to you see the indent? It's actually what appears to be part of a panel. There's a very thin gap around the entire indent.
Can we pop it open?
All right, so I assume you use your sword to pop it open.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Sure.
you just like stab it in, and you give it a bit of a push, and it just pops out. As it does, some slurry and dirt just comes pouring out, but alongside it, you can see there is the remains, at the very least, of a book. And Balam, as this book falls out, Florian, as this book falls out, you do feel the magic part of it follow along with it.
Oh,
Is this it?
I think so. The book seems. It is the book remains that's magical, right?
It's a small bit of it. From what you can tell, it is incredibly faint. Like, make an Arcana check.
Yeah. It's really
17.
barely tells there.
You know that spells can lose power over time, and as they do, their effects lessen. Hazarding a guess, this book has had this ward for a very long time, and it's just at the tail end of its life.
Is it safe? You said it was magical. I was like about to open it, and I just opened it.
Okay.
I got 6. Fuck this.
So you open it, and pages are illegible, they're soggy, and you keep flicking through. As you start to get nearer to the end, though, they start to get a bit drier as the other pages basically took the brunt of it as the spell wore off. They're still too muddy until eventually you find one final page. What languages does Valith know?
Valith knows common and deep speech.
You cannot understand the writing in this book.
Can I recognize what kind of writing it is?
It
Like if I recognize it as Elvish or Dwarvish?
make a...
Unless it's something really obscure.
It's not an obscure one. I just need to remember the particular like writing type the script it uses. Okay, that script. You do not recognize the script.
I'm just gonna look at the book, considering I'm standing next to him.
Yep.
Yeah.
What language?
Florian is there.
So what language?
Draconic, Elvish, Dwarvish.
You don't recognize this one either.
Can I look at it?
Sure.
The script.
Everybody gather
What
around.
languages do you know?
It's
I
on
know
a book.
Draconic, Infernal, Common, and Elvish.
You recognize the scripture, but you can't understand the words.
What does he
On
recognize?
a
it as?
book.
It is of an infernal scripture, but it is not the infernal language. So it's a language that uses the same scripture, but obviously it's different.
We found a book.
Okay,
Fortune, can you read this?
Yeah, Fortune. This is
I
not to be
forget that.
racist, but
It's not infernal. It uses the Infernals type of word, but this isn't Infernal.
Yeah, which most of you know from your languages, that some languages share a similar script.
yep. Most of it's like 90% of it's Dwarvish.
Yeah, this one is strictly using the infernal script. So do you test it with everybody to see, like, can you read the
I
book?
sort of like
Can you read
tell
it?
everybody to
Really freaking wish I
gather
remembered
around
that.
and look at the book.
Let me.
Ask them if they can read it.
Okay, let me just see. So, because I don't know if Gratian's still in the toilet or whatever. Gratian can't read it. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Raya can't read it. And so the last one would be... I think, where is it? One second, I might be confusing something here. I'm just quickly checking something here because something doesn't quite add up here.
that no one can speak this language.
Yeah, did you give us something that no one can read?
No. Oh, wait, no, that's right. I just missed it. You hand it to Trofnar, and he looks at it and goes, "Oh, this is bleeding abyssal."
Yeah.
Oh,
Not fortune to abyssal, so I actually wanted to
No.
hand it.
Abyssal and
knows some
infernal are two different languages, unfortunately.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I just knew
They
abyssal
both have
on
the same
that.
script normally.
Yeah,
but-
they same script, but as I say, different languages. So, Trofnar is not here, so I will just throw it in the campaign notes for you all to see. As you look at it, you can see like those of you that can understand what script it is. The book is still muddy, it is filthy, and some of the words are obscured.
Mm.
So it's a bit of a difficult read. But there you go. Have fun.
Wow.
Alrighty, let's
That's all.
open an original real quick. Zoom in on it.
I'm just gonna read this out.
Yeah.
Thus it came and stayed forever in our dreams, watching us, protecting us, keeping the monsters which haunt us away. For it shall devour the evil within our dreams. In return, we pray for something defeat the Dream Watcher, who abandoned us to the nightmares within us. Only through his protection will we survive this calamity. And so did we build the temple around the prison deep in the I believe that's supposed to be bowels.
Yeah.
Deep within the bowels within.
I'm dysgraphic, you shush.
With the single goal to bring our leader to Karmora, to embrace us, to protect us. To each and all you make a vow. We throw away our trust in the blind gods, for only the feaster can stop the nightmares we will protect. We will protect the prisons with our lives and souls, for only the feaster can free us. We pray for the feaster's freedom, for only the feaster can protect us. We will die for the feaster, for we owe it to the feaster. This temple is your home, your cot, your bed, and your tomb. Until he is free, we shall remain. As our bodies fade, our souls will stand vigilant. Within your vow now made, you are guardians of this sacred place. Bound within its rock shall you stand vigilant, protecting the prison for those which take our prize. For every step our foes take, our bodies, our souls, and the very temple shall stand with you. For those content, you are free to return with his blessing. Something blessing, I don't know if it's his. For those which stay, there is a final task, to become a champion of the temple. Prepare your mind and body for your trial. It begins now, and only those who survive will return as a champion. Brave the bowels of our temple, and seek the throne of dreams. Only then shall you be crowned champion. Your first task is assessing the lower levels of this place. Steal your body, and find your way down. Well, that's interesting. Though this,
What's a feaster?
I
Well,
believe it's what is entombed here.
yeah.
That's what
well,
this says.
So a feast is a lot of food. A feaster would be someone who feasts upon things.
They mentioned dreams. So
Yes.
feaster of dreams. Dream eater.
Seems to be-
dreams to turn
This
into
temple was
nightmare.
dedicated to the people to a god that I worship, to entomb the feaster as a sort of. Let me look over this again. Oh,
If it was made to entomb, wouldn't that mean that
we throw away.
we're intruding on a prison?
Well, yes, that's what I was. That's what I thought was here. This was in some way a prison, and this feaster was what I was hearing in my dreams. It's telling me to stay away. Watching us, protecting us, keeping us which haunt us away, for it shall devour the evil of our dreams. Okay. Pray for to defeat the Dream Watcher. Oh, no, this was a temple dedicated to the worshippers of the Feaster,
That's what I thought.
who's in opposition of the Dream Watcher, who would be Room. Who abandoned them to the nightmares within themselves. Fill this temple around the prison and deep in the bowels within a single to bring the leader to Karmora. Races to protect us. Blah, 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 bodies will face the vision. They may still be here. Though, as it says, their bodies no longer, but their souls could wander this place, bound to it.
So, based on the readings, which is your patron? The Feaster or the Dream Watcher?
The Dream Watcher.
Okay.
He stood against this dark god, or so it seems.
And he was
So-
in prison because the Feaster left him to their nightmares, I think. That's what that meant.
The Feaster protected us from this calamity, and so we did this. Well, only through his protection will we survive this calamity. Around the prison, deep the bowels of a single to bring a leader to Karmora to embrace us to protect us. To each all you make a vow. Throw away our trust in the black gods, all the Feasters of the nightmares, and we will protect the prisons within our lives and souls. Pray for the Feaster's freedom, for only the Feaster can protect us. We will die for the Feaster, we will live the Feaster.
If only we had present dissertation to just clean the dirt off of it.
I'll try to do that if I can.
Okay, so you kind of like brush it off. A lot of it is actually like deep set in the page itself, like
Okay.
the
Yeah, it's like
years.
stained.
It is like it's not like surface. It is like it is soaked in and basically like when you put something in dirty water for a bit and then you pull it out and then it's like
Yeah,
it's
it's
permanently stained like
stained.
that. Yeah.
Let's stay for the dreams, watching the things, keeping the monsters which haunt us away, our evils.
Ah, my ears.
Sorry.
Really hard to focus.
So.
Hmm.
Okay.
I mean, it's not that it's useless, but it's so stained that if there was anything useful in it, in the actual like,
Only very
Yes, I
little of it is truly stained. There's only a part that I can
I mean-
sort of read through.
But-
And that's in return we pray for blah something something something, and I assume it's in return we pray for maybe the Feaster to defeat the Dream Watcher who abandoned us in his nightmare within us, because that's the only way the rest of it makes sense. Only through his protection we will survive this calamity. So did we build the temple around the prison, deep in the bowels of the single goal, to bring our leader to Karmora to see that around the prison.
Okay, so a temple is dedicated to the Dream Watcher. The prison is for the Feaster to bring them
I
to
don't think the
Karmora.
temple is dedicated to the Dream Watcher. The temple is dedicated to either maybe. Yeah.
So bring who to Karmora? It's so stained. To bring the Feaster to Karmora?
Yes.
That would mean it would be against your patron.
Well, yes.
So this whole building would be sacrilegious to it.
Well, yes.
Makes sense. But at the same time,
Room is, from what he's told me, been cut off from people
Yeah.
from quite a long time.
stay
Since the
away.
time of the Dark Gods. This could be a key to that.
And how do we know that this being itself isn't one of the dark gods, as you say? And if we do this, we might unleash it
we could. But it's what I'm here for. To be here to face whatever's deep below.
At this point, Trofnar speaks up. Well, it's all well and good that you're talking about, your god or some shit like that, but, what about this bit at the end? And he points to the bit about the tests, about going to the bowels.
Yes, that's... I can assume what the people who were bound here did. Content, you are free to return. Well, I guess I can't really.
Because Trofnar literally just rolled the natural 20 on his intelligence check.
Very nice.
Yeah. Because, right, it looks like this book's meant to be here, and it says about, the test being now, so whatever we need to get down there's gotta be something here.
Okay.
So, this book?
No,
Well-
like, the book is saying that to get down, there's something in here that we need to do.
I just, look around the location of something like that.
Make another investigation check.
Yeah.
Somebody help me with this, please.
I'll...
Help stupid old Valith.
Trofnar will help you.
Oh, nice.
Just in future, be sure to obviously declare, if you want Trofnar to do anything, because we're down a Trofnar, technically. 19!
Yay.
Okay, so you begin to just, look about again. This time you look less upwards and more downwards.
Mm-hmm.
And as you look down, you look where the altar is. And you can see all around the altar there's a gap. It's a very thin gap, but you actually look, and the altar isn't, dead set in the ground, it's on top of something.
So I'll just try to move it.
Alright, make a strength check.
Give me a hand with this drop now.
Sure. Go ahead,
Strong
strength check with
attack.
advantage. 18. Yep, so you just kind of both put a shoulder to it and push. There's just a loud scraping noise. And as you push the altar, the rest of you see a trapdoor of some sort.
Well, there we go. Are you all ready to brave whatever could be down here? Perhaps the ghosts of those protectors.
I'm as ready as I guess I'll ever be.
Pretty much.
So, you reach to lift the trapdoor up. It is locked.
Oh.
This is where I just knock on it. No, I'll have knock. Fortune, can you open this?
I can try.
Make a dex check and add your proficiency modifier to it. Oh, because it's Thieves' Tool, so it's dex plus, it's basically dex and your proficiency. So if you are proficient in dex, just do a dex check. 19. The lock is a little complex and it's partially rusted, but eventually you're able to sort of adapt to the parts that have rusted away, and very quickly you hear a...
Got it. Okay, let's open this up then.
Alright, so you lift it up. Discord appears to be dying. Really? Is Discord doing okay for you guys?
I can only hear you. Like, nobody else is talking right now.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess I don't have an issue. Oh.
Oop.
Oh.
Maybe people are vanishing and coming back. Who knows? Hello?
They're all.
Okay, that's one.
Oh,
Testing,
Nate, is that
testing.
you?
Here.
indeed it is.
Okay,
I'm
that's
on
that
my
one.
PC now.
The boy is back.
Okay, that's another one.
Can y'all hear me still?
I can hear you, yeah.
Hear you, in ya.
Indeedy do.
But I don't think we can hear Blum or Vis.
No.
Y'all move to general and move on back here.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Boop. Boop. See if that did anything for me.
Okay. You have to have that.
Oh,
As
Tommy
you
boy,
say, it's not a session without technical difficulties.
Balam, do what we told you. Go to the.
General and back.
Yep.
Hey, I hear stuff now.
Okay, that's that one.
Yep.
So now it's
Don't
just...
worry, Nate. We can hear you.
The
I
last
just
thing
want.
I'm
Now Vis is the
Yeah,
only one
what?
having the issue here.
Yep.
the last thing I heard was basically Fortune saying I can try, and then I think you're gonna tell her what to do.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
unlocked
I
it.
could
Vis, try
Okay.
popping to general and popping to session rather than disconnecting and reconnecting.
Hello.
Hello? God damn
I
it.
just kept this-
This is Discord. Why? One sec, let me try
It's a
something.
big episode, Tick. It's gonna have big problems.
It's... We just have the absolute worst when it comes to our sessions.
Alrighty, while
That's
we're
why
having
people love
while
us.
we're having tech problems, I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee.
Well, I mean, that's why we love this session.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey.
Has it refixed itself, maybe?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I can hear all you guys, and I know Belom's just like, hey, I'm gonna go get more coffee or tea or whatever. Drink a goddamn tea.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
What?
It's been an hour.
Hey, man, this is some intense tea sipping sessions, man.
Indeed.
So,
Alright, well,
I'm not
roll
sure.
that.
I'm not sure when it cut off, but basically, Fortune was able to unlock the trapdoor.
Oh, nice. It was locked. Okay.
Yes. I got a 19. It opened.
Nice. And is it dark down there, or is it lit up?
It is lit
I
up.
do not know. I have dark vision. I can see either way.
Well, you can see in colors of grey with dark vision. Light actually means you can actually see it in color. But yes, you do. You can see that there is light down there. As you look down, you can also see water.
Is it standing?
Appears to be standing, yeah.
Okay.
Standing and stagnant.
Well, this is my quest, so I'll go first.
All right.
I'll get down.
Yeah. It's only about 10 feet. Raya does have some difficulty being a centaur, but she's adapted this.
Think horizontal thoughts or vertical thoughts.
Yeah. Like, it's cramped enough that she doesn't so much as use the rope ladder as she does, like, you know, where they put one foot on either side and just drop down a bit and then,
Yeah,
yeah.
just all 4 feet on either side of the rope, and then like holding her hands.
Yep, just...
She's a seahorse now.
But eventually you all land into... You come down to the bottom. The water here is, for Valith, knee height.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wait, that's...
Oh wow.
So like it's at Trotner's nipples.
It's about up to his waist.
Okay.
just a little bit below his waist. But you see Trotner just looks down and says, I bet the princess will be having a heart attack right now.
I suppose. Yeah, I
She would
agree.
be.
Yeah, the smell is absolutely
In
rancid,
fact,
by the way.
I don't think she would have even come down here.
Hmm.
But looking ahead, you can see it is another long corridor that appears to widen out slightly. But you do see that it does go up a bit more, so the water does eventually give way. God damn it.
Other techie issues again?
Yep.
Ah, damn it. What region is the server right now?
Good question. I didn't make the server, so let me just see. It's
Oh,
currently
right.
currently based in US West.
US West. Okay. I guess that's why I'm fine, but shouldn't Dom be fine too? Since
Yeah.
he's US West? Yeah.
I'm going to change it to Europe. Okay, that's...
Oh.
Wow, so this is Europe.
Let's see if
I like this.
let's see if it's just that particular like server region that's having issues.
Maybe. I'm trying to remember what the last thing I heard. Something about
Went
Truffle.
sploosh.
Yeah.
something
So
about Truffle cracking a joke. I think.
You're
was the last-
spleeshing.
yeah. What? Yeah, you would say like, oh, she wouldn't even Nemesis wouldn't even show up.
Yeah, she wouldn't have come down here.
Yeah. So as you look ahead, you're in a long
at the top.
Yeah, you're in a long corridor, which has several branching areas. But you do see as the further on, like there's a raised bit in the center.
Can I investigate it?
Make an investigation. So you gotta head towards it first. It's about 30 feet away.
Fortune. I hold Fortune in front of me. Like, make sure we don't die.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to
Like
stop
it-
being silly.
Like this one, it is a case of like, it's basically single file at this point. It's a lot narrower.
Okay.
I'll do a perception. Is there anything noticeable
She had a big
down the
stick.
line on
Make
the
a,
way there?
make a perception
idea.
check, sure.
Where the hell's perception again? Alphabetical, but I still forget where it's at.
8. It's a dark, dingy temple with stagnant water.
You're just really bad at rolling today, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing some okay. I mean, the nat 20 was pretty nice earlier.
Yeah.
So what's the marching order, just to check?
Do I still have tech magic up?
I'll lead the way. I don't care.
Okay, I'm just gonna place you guys here so that I know the marching order.
Sure.
I'll be somewhere in the middle so I can try and heal people.
Do I have
Okay.
the tech
Like
magic?
fourth.
If I do, I'd probably want to be near the front still.
So where just I said you with where would you be? Okay, second, third, last.
I guess
Gotcha.
I'll go fourth. I guess I'll be fourth then.
Wait, I just called fourth.
Yeah, he's
Is
fourth.
that
You
fourth?
could be fifth.
Okay.
You're near the back.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I forget how many of us there are.
It's like we're reading.
We have all the squishies up
to left.
front.
Okay, so as far as I'm aware, that's the marching order.
And Trotnar is in there somewhere too.
Yeah, Drafnar's got it. Yeah, Drafnar will be.
Drafnar.
Drafnar will be here.
Raya actually takes up 2 people.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gonna go ahead and go forward then?
Yes. Go. I'll be careful, and I'll like. And try not to get set up any traps and. Just
Okay.
move slowly, basically.
If you're gonna be checking, try not to go for tracks. I'd say make an investigation check.
Sure.
Unfortunately, you're by yourself on this one because it's single
That's
file.
all right.
7. Okay. So you keep walking. The ground that the water's resting on is very uneven. Like you do like stumble a few times because of the various changes, but eventually you begin to make your way up. You do feel like it go slightly upwards. It's not like a sudden step. Okay. So you guys start walking upwards.
I have a quick question. Could I use sheep water to like make it so that the square right in front of the lift is like easier to see through?
Yep.
Because I can change its like opacity and whatnot.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try that. Did that just like offer him advantage on investigation then?
Not necessarily, because he's
Okay.
already done the roll's already happened.
Okay.
But as you begin to part the water, Gratian,
Oh no.
as you're moving forward, your foot catches on something, and you feel whatever it is around your ankle. And as you look down, and Floriana, Trofna, and Raya see this, you watch as a rotten head slowly rises up, and the undead Basically, the drowned zombie looks up, just like it's gonna make a attack on you.
Oh God.
Put the water
The
back.
ground-
Put the
the
water
ground is
back.
on-
Put the water back.
We need the holy hand grenade.
That is a 19 to hit.
That smash.
Okay, you take
Guys, I know why the ground is uneven.
4 points of bludgeoning damage. And Valif, yeah, you as Floriana parts it, you look down, you can see several dead bodies
It's
just.
just spot dead. We're just walking on dead bodies.
Yeah.
And just
Okay.
parting the dirty sea.
Can you try
But
kicking
there's
it?
like a mound.
It's not a mound, it's like you can see with the bit that's been like parted ways of like they're kind of like next like 2 by 2, almost like they were standing as guards. And they just
Okay.
died, where they are. So Raya won't be able to kick it because it's single file. You can't get through. The only people that could do anything is Delson and Floriana at this point. And yes, you can kick at it, Gratian.
I want to stab its face.
Okay, keep in mind it is classified as prone, so you do get advantage on the attacks.
Yeah,
What kind of roll would that be? Just
It would
like
be
D20?
just D20 and add your strength modifier and your proficiency modifier.
All right.
Doesn't that mean if I try using ranged, I have disadvantage?
Yes.
Crap. Okay. Fine, and I'll frostbite it then, because it's just the same.
I have advantage, right?
Yes, because it is classified as prone.
does the
Ten-
25 hit?
Yes, 25 hits. 10 misses, 6 misses. Constitution saving throw. That is a 13 on the con save.
It doesn't make it then.
Okay.
So
I've just poked its eye.
that's just low. Okay, so 2d6. Crap. I have not used
Okay, with
frostbite in a
a
while.
stick.
It's been so long since I've used this ability, I forget how it works. Let's see. Crit any damage is a 2, and I get, was it like Charisma Morse? Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. I haven't used her in so long, I forget how she works.
8. Okay. Yes, it does.
Jeez.
Just cancel out and turns it into a straight roll. However, range attacks also give this. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter because it'll just turn into a straight roll. Yeah, don't mind what I'm saying. It's
Just
like
a con save.
yeah. All right. So as that happens, Valif, as you kind of like turn around, you hear movement in the direction you're going, and you watch as another one of the zombies just starts to slowly rise up.
I'll just hold the waker out, point it at him, and Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go ahead and make your attacks.
Blast.
And for the rest of you, what are you guys doing?
Uh,
24, that hits.
I froze the one in
Eldritch
front
Blast.
of Dirt Boy.
16 hits as well.
Yep.
5 and 7.
Eldritch Blast.
It's 12 points of damage. All right.
We're just poking this zombie that's attacking the dirt boy.
It's just so
Okay.
unsettling. We're walking around on corpses.
He does get another attack, and not with advantage this time because it's not a surprise round because he is aware. That is another 19 to hit.
So
Yeah.
that's hitting Dirt Boy?
Yeah.
So good.
Okay.
So Gratian, you take 6 points of piercing damage as it reaches forward and bites into your leg.
It gets
Alright.
disadvantage on its next attack, currently.
Oh,
I'm gonna be a zombie now.
just check.
Because I frosted it.
Okay, well with disadvantage on the attack, then that actually makes it a 14.
You should be
Oh,
fine,
that-
right?
If it matches AC, is that a?
That's
is
a
that
hit.
still
If it
Yeah.
if it
Yeah,
matches AC, it hits.
Okay, then. Yeah.
Cut it.
It still hit.
Still hit. Sure, you
Can I
can do
cut
cutting
it?
words.
Okay.
That sucks. Go back.
Okay,
No,
six.
no.
Okay.
Back from which we gain undead souls. We're missing the paladin. We need a paladin.
Yeah. Just be so. That's why I was like, oh, we get Nemesis, right? Nope.
Nope. She's not here.
She's just saving up for hero mode when she does come back, and then it's she dives in.
Except paladins,
Suddenly, an
paladins
angel
don't know
descends
turn
from the
undead.
stairs.
It's like comes
Yeah,
from
but there's
behind
still
my
there's so much shit about they do extra damage with smites. And
Yeah.
it's great.
Smite.
Okay. Yeah, what are you guys doing then?
I'm poking its face
Like,
I
again.
haven't killed the thing
Never
in front of it. I just continue blasting it.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, do
until it
another
gets
one.
close enough.
Yeah, it just started like
Is it-
shambling towards you, but that hits, and that hits.
12 hits and 12. Nice, because these nice.
Zombies don't have a lot of AC.
You're
Wait, are
right.
these? Wait, is this zombie still prone?
Yes, it is still prone. It does not appear to be standing up.
I guess I'll do
I'm
another.
poking its face again.
I guess I'll do another frostbite.
So
I don't think I hit.
no, 11 hits.
Ow.
All right, Val, if you blast it like a hole in the zombie's chest, it like sags back, and just starts going lumbering forward towards you.
I think there's an error in calculation. You rolled a 1 on a
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, that's
you
his.
somehow rolled a one-sided shape, Dom.
Re-roll that. 7.
Yeah.
Just imagining Dom like putting a marble in a dice tower and it rolls out, and you're like, oh.
That's
Me.
So,
so I,
7 for that one. 1 second, I'm doing math here.
I'm poking its eye
Okay.
again.
Yeah, I did that. It makes a save, Floriana, so it's gonna
Okay.
be no half damage, I think, or is it no damage?
it made a 15.
Yeah, it rolled a natural 18 plus 3.
Okay, then. And yeah, it's no damage then.
Okay, no damage.
Yeah, it's a cantrip. That's kind of why.
Yep. Okay,
Oh. Oh.
so with this bit, the zombie that was approaching you, Valve, gets an attack on you now. That is a 2, so that misses. And the one that's got a hold of Gratian, that is a 3, that misses. So you guys can go nuts.
Poke it more.
I still want to try and curb stomp it.
Okay, go
Is
ahead
this thing
and
wearing any armor? I guess it's not. It's a zombie, but does it have any metal
Okay,
bits
It's a
on
zombie.
it?
no, it doesn't have any metal.
Okay, so I'm just freaking using Rare Frost. Do I get disadvantage then?
You would have disadvantage because it's prone. Yes.
Hey.
Shocking grasp. That's 20. That'll hit. 7 lightning. So that is just doing. And Gratian, what's your strength modifier?
3.
3. So that is 4 damage in total to it.
Yay.
Stompy stomp, voice stomp.
So
Does
that
a 9
will,
miss?
9 just hits. And no, just hit. 7. Jeez, these zombies, they are making their constitution saves. Because the one
Yep.
that you just shocking
I
grasped,
love zombies.
the one that you shocking grasped just rolled a natural 20. So it's still alive with 1 health.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Let's see.
Goes up to 11.
So Delson, it rolled a 16, so it's still alive.
Yep.
The
What
frost... What about what?
What about me?
The ray of frost,
Yeah.
plus 5. That means that's a 14.
Yeah,
That's a
damage is,
DC.
damage is 11. Apparently.
So 50. So 11, so that's 16. Okay, it does not survive the frostbite.
Yay.
And the one that's grasping Gratian's leg just like sort of partially freezes up and the area around it does. And it just stops. Like it's still got like a heavy grip on Gratian's leg, but it's not like moving about or anything.
It's frozen now. Shatter it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shatter
Valif, the one that's in front of you is going to make another attack.
Does it hit me? Don't hit me.
That's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits me.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as it just like smacks you across the face.
I'll just smack me across the way, and I will smack it back with a shocking grasp.
Okay. Go ahead and make a... Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Shocking slap.
So that's a 14. Yeah, that's not going to make that. That's a 5. So you just zap it in
Zap.
knee-deep water.
Yeah, well, you know.
So you do get a bit of a shock, but you don't take any damage. But it is one of those where it's, just like, yeah,
Yeah.
kind of deal.
Yep.
And it just falls to the ground.
Yay. We did it.
Yay.
Thing.
Can I just casually kick the frozen arm on Gratian's thing?
Yeah. You end up actually breaking the arm, and after a little bit of working it out, you're able to wrench the arm free. of its grip.
Well, there you go. You're not stuck there forever now.
I'm free. Finally.
You're welcome, man. Power of elf, bro.
Let's try moving.
Wait.
Let's move.
Which one of us is the Luigi?
Alrighty, back to, water bending.
Yeah.
One way a path.
So you
No, stop your water bending.
Yeah, so you part the water in front as you guys make your way up the incline onto dry land. None of the other undead appear to
Gross.
react.
Fucking dead body water. Gross.
I think I've only used shape water to actually freeze something once so far.
Yeah.
That was, I think, during the escape of water, where I just
Yeah.
froze a platform right on.
So standing in the central area, you can see that there are 3 pathways, one in front, one to the left, and one to the right. You can see that there are dead bodies on each bit, and each one leads to what appears to be a staircase.
Any good feelings about any of these? Anybody? How do I feel? Do I have any particular good feelings about any of them?
They look all the same.
I will.
Any magic?
Do you cast Detect Magic?
I think it's still up.
Well, Shape Water's concentration, isn't it?
No, it's a
No, it's a
no action
cantrip.
cantrip. I just basically continue casting at the start of the round.
Oh, right, gotcha. So with Detect Magic,
So I didn't look at that.
nothing.
Can I take out my crossbow and just shoot to each direction and see if anything happens?
Okay, so you just fire randomly, you're not aiming for anything?
Just down the hall.
Okay.
Yeah, just
So you load the crossbow and you fire the first shot. Goes flying about halfway through before it lands in a clatter. Nothing. You turn aim at the second area. Fire. Nothing. Third one. Nothing.
well, that didn't solve anything.
Now that I think about it, maybe I should have put light on those arrows before you shot them.
Well, this room is still, like, you still got the channels of oil, what it appears to be. Anyway.
So there is no darkness then.
I mean, there's a few bits that are more shadowy and such, just because, it's not perfect lighting, but not to the point where it's like, you can't see.
Okay. I need to remember that we could just shoot light arrows. For scouting.
I don't think they'll do extra damage against evil, though.
No.
But Ganon, however.
Yeah.
Just below the arrows. Um.
Now, to be fair, you can begin using a bottle.
Oh yeah.
So, do you have any preference, Velith, or should I just, or do you think Ford should just pick something at random?
Let's go. I will set the waker on the ground and spin it into a circle.
And what?
Roll a d4.
I'll roll a d3 because if it goes in the other ones. So we'll go straight ahead.
Okay.
Which is pretty dramatic. I like that. Spins and then just points forward and keep on going.
You spin it, it doesn't show it. It's like, what does this mean? What are you telling me?
Or even better, I think, is I spin it like not flat, but I spin it on its like. Even though this is terrible for swords, but it's a magic sword. It'll be fine. Spin it like on the tip of the blade.
Yep.
Fall. I feel like Chopner's like, oh, you're fucking going to ruin it.
Yeah. you can just see Truffnot have like that internal screaming.
It's like, oh, what are you doing?
All right, so you're going to go straight.
Yep. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
All right,
Catch a centaur
so-
by his toe.
So you go straight, stepping over the bodies.
Yes.
They don't react. And eventually you get to the staircase, and You begin to go forward, and then you realize you place your hand. It's a solid wall, just drawn.
Like
It's a solid wall, and someone's just painted what looks like a staircase.
Oh.
That's actually neat.
And it does,
Some Wile E. Coyote shit.
and your detect magic does go off on like the wall here. It's another abjuration, which you're going by assumption here. It's a spell to preserve the paint.
I see magic on the paint. It's a mundane use for it. It's like, I think the paint, that was just designed to keep it from fading. I just sounds so stupid.
Valith is just slightly annoyed by that turn of events. It's like, I guess we'll choose a different way. We'll go back and then go to the left way. And get one to the... Would be right now because we're heading back, but...
Okay, it's like...
Okay, so
That's
with your back to door 2, you're going right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go past the bodies here. No reaction. You get up to this one.
Get Roadrunnered again.
You got Roadrunnered again.
Same, just protective paint.
Yep, same protective paint.
You know what? I'm going to be petty. I'm going to scratch the paint.
All right, you like slash your sword across it. The ward protects it.
It's fucking magic paint, yo.
Can I dispel the magic on... No, wait.
Don't.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'll do it later if we come back this way, yeah? Delson, use chat.
No, please, not in this closed area with us. We're just like, ah! Okay, well, we'll go back and head the final direction we did not go.
Yep.
Okay.
I will have my vengeance on you, Wall.
Is this where it's also yet another wall?
So you head towards the final wall.
It's also Roadrunner. Then it's puzzle, and that's exciting.
Wait, can I pick up my bolt from these?
Yes, you grab the bolt. One of them is 2 damage to use.
Oh well.
But you start heading towards the third one. As you do, Fortune. Fortune?
Yes.
As you step over the body, you also feel something grip at your leg. And so does
Man.
Delson. As you see one of the zombies just like...
I assume we're
It's
just
not a
gonna
surprise
Orchid.
round because you were... I'm certain that you were aware of what they could do now, so it's not a surprise round. So I'll let you guys do the first one because zombies are fucking slow.
Fortune, double team it.
So I'll just assume we do the same one.
You won't be able to at this point because Gratian's in the way.
Yep.
It's only
Okay.
single file placement.
But I wanna what if I just want to breathe ice on?
I'm gonna take out my rapier and I'm gonna try to stab it again.
Okay, you get
Is it still
advantage.
prone?
Yes, they are both
Okay.
prone.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
stab at it with the Waker.
Okay, go ahead.
Two-handed, just like plunge, stab.
Yep.
Ration,
Silent.
can you help? Can you help and attack the zombie?
Fine, I'll stab it instead of the stomp.
Can I reflectively thaumaturgy scream?
Sure.
Thaumaturgical scream.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Too late. She already said she's doing it.
Nope.
Okay, so only just that. That hits as well. Yeah, so basically all your attacks have hit. And as this happens, you're all like, for a second, deafened as Fortune screams using thaumaturgy.
Damn it, Fortune!
Very loudly. It's a reflex!
And as that happens, Raya, you hear something on the ground go. Looking down, you can see one of the other zombies is beginning to stand up. Can you curb stomp? Yes, you can.
The worst person to be under getting kicked.
Oh yeah, that hurt. That's gonna hit.
Oh.
Do go ahead and roll
Kick it
damage.
3 times. Do it.
Can't you just attack like 4 or 5 times?
Yeah, she can actually.
She can if she uses key, but 3 is just like without any key.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
And that hits. So go ahead and roll damage for them. It's another 8. Okay. So the zombies are all going to make their attacks now. So the one that's attacking Fortune, that's a 13th hit, Fortune.
That just hits.
Just hits. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. As it like reaches up and is like digs its hand into your thighs. It's like trying to drag you down. Delson, the one that's attacking you, that is a 15 to hit even.
I want to cut it.
Okay. Go ahead and use your kind words. So that brings it down to a 12.
No, it does not hit.
Okay. And the one that's attacking Raya, that is a 2. That is definitely a miss. All right.
Keep stabbing it.
What are you gonna do? Stab it until it's undead?
It's already
read it,
undead. Though.
like
It's
Ross.
already undead. Oh.
Bruh.
Like, as you stab forward, that's when it, like, reaches up and, like, starts to pull itself up to Fortune. Oh, wait, you've got advantage because he's prone. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Excellent.
He's still classified as prone. Won't be when it's his turn. Okay, that hits. Oof. That is...
It's only got a 1 on that necrotic.
Yeah, it's still, that's 13 points of damage, which is, you know, nothing to... Okay, Delsin, yours hits.
Okay. Anyone else want to help with stabbing these?
But of course.
Yes.
Oof.
Hey.
Big boy stab.
This thing's going to be very hard pressed to make the save.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 8. 8 plus 4, 12 plus... It's got to roll a 17. It just made the save. So you like, so Gration like stabs into its back. You watch its entire lower body like gives out almost as you basically sever the spine, you know, the spine in two. But it's like, right. You gonna do anything with the zombie that's still clawing at you? That hits. That hits. Yeah, that hits.
Why won't you die?
Nano machine, son.
Just imagining that thing that horses do when they like bounce on their front hooves.
She's jumping on it.
Basically. Let's see. Oh wait, actually, I just double checked something for the zombie on its save. It can't use its undead fortitude on a critical hit, so the one that's got
Nice.
Delson is dead.
Yay.
So let's see. 1+5, 8.
So it's dead.
The one that's got a hold of Raya just made it save. So that one's still holding on. So now it's the one that's got a hold of Fortune. It's now standing, and it's going to make an attack on her. That is a natural 18.
That definitely hits, but can I use my uncanny dodge?
Yes, you can. So you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced down to 2. Now the one that's attacking Raya is also standing up right now. That is a 14 for it to hit.
It misses.
Okay. So
Are
it's
you
just
okay?
Oh, I'm sick.
Oh.
yeah. So it reaches up and like tries to like grab your flank, but you just like shake it off as it stands up. All right. So another top
I
of
want
the
to stab
fight.
the one attacking Fortune.
Okay, go ahead. You are considered flanking it.
So advantage.
Yes. And I'd say for the sake of it, because of how cramped it is, the same would be the case for you, Valith. Like, they're kind of, like, in the same space, almost. So it's difficult for them to really move about.
What about if I attacked it?
You would have... it'd be a normal roll.
Okay, but because I have friends near my side, would it count for sneak attack?
Yes, it would, actually. Let's just... first mouse... It makes the save against Delson. It needs to basically roll a 17 or higher for Valif.
Yep.
No, that's an 8. So you just flick the Waker at it, and its head just goes flying off. Raya, the one that you have is standing next to you at this point. I feel very sorry for it at the moment.
Just so much hey, and it's dead.
Yeah, no, that...
Double kill it.
Yeah,
Double
you basically just punch it in its face, and its head smashed against the back and partially just pops.
Those are some mean
And then
rolls.
she keeps punching it.
Yeah. Well, no, she waits for it to, like, it goes onto its knees, fall down, and then for good measure just stomps her hoof through the chest, through the back.
Zombie jelly.
Okay. Can we put a gag on Fortune?
No. Unless she wants to, because that sounds like something she'd be into.
So she doesn't do that again.
No, she would be into doing that to other people, and then she would leave them tied up.
I don't know. I think she'd be into the princess doing it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Shopper
most
knows
likely.
where it's at, but y'all can suck it.
Oh, how sweet. The angel's checking in. I hope y'all aren't dead.
Yep. Connection to the server's been interrupted. Now Roll20's having issues. Ah!
Not again.
So
No.
he's just gonna mention something about, gagging Fortune. Ugh.
Okay, I think everything's working at the moment now.
Continue on.
Okay. So, you get to the staircase for this one. You reach out and... It's real. It is a real staircase.
Okay, good. But that would have been equally as interesting if it was not real. It was always like, fucking some Looney Tunes tunnels. That's great.
Right is never right. Always go left.
It's true. Like that. If I was me, I would have just went to the one automatically.
Well, the left was the Looney Tunes one. You guys went straight. Then
Oh yeah,
you would have
yeah.
gone
You're
to
right.
what would have
you're
been
right,
left.
you're
Then you went to the
So
right to the last one.
I still would have been the last one.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Okay. So, you're making your way downstairs just at normal, or?
Is it down?
Yes, it's down, and it does
is
widen
it
out
like-
a bit so you can stand side by side again.
Was
with
it like
two-
filled with water?
No, that was a bit beforehand. It like goes on an
Oh, okay.
elevation.
I see.
Like the bit where you came in was lower down than the rest of the area.
Okay.
I actually thought the stairs were up.
No, the stairs are going downwards.
Okay.
Ever
kinda makes
deeper,
it
deeper.
That definitely does make it. Definitely makes the wall illusion a lot easier to imagine.
Okay, while I'm here, or while we're walking, how is everyone doing on health?
Uninjured.
I'm having a blast.
Did anyone other than me get hurt?
Fortune got hit a couple times.
Fortune got hurt, but I am okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay then.
For
I'll be
once,
fine,
I'm
Nelson.
okay.
Thank you for caring.
Mhm. Yep, and I'm good, so.
Okay. So, you head down the stairs. You don't trigger any traps, thankfully. And you find yourself in a large room, which branches in several directions. Now, for the sake of making it easier for us all, I'm just going to... Here's something I made earlier.
And not for the sake of combat at all. Oh, is he the fake? Is this fake stuff? And then
Just...
Slow reveal? Oh, it is. I love these.
It does look like it's an exploration thing.
I like it.
So I guess we came in from the staircase.
Oh, yeah, it's a good old-fashioned dungeon crawl.
Is it actually dark and that's why we can't see?
It is. The flames are a lot dimmer. I'm just also just changing the amount of light that you all admit.
And what about us with dark vision?
I'll double that in a second. I'm just putting the base amount in.
Oh, is there like new symbols for in Roll20?
Oh yeah, can we
A
have
grenade!
our active-
Bolith has a grenade, everybody! Bolith is
There a long time.
radioactive.
Where'd you get a grenade from, Bella?
I've got a grenade, nobody move!
Bella, where'd you get a grenade?
I think I still have
None of your
Wi-Fi.
business.
Okay, let me just quickly check something with the... Let's see. Just quickly checking.
No,
here.
this is literally from frickin' Anchorman.
So let me just see if this works.
Just threatening people with a grenade.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will just do that. So, who has dark vision?
I
Not me.
I have dark vision.
I think
I don't have dark
Yeah.
vision. It's one of the big
Can we have
problems.
Trothnar activate Barnabas?
sure.
Because I'm like one of the only people who doesn't.
Yay.
No, me, you, and me. Yeah, Volith, Raya, and Floriana don't have dark vision.
No. Yeah, I guess
Okay.
the party's
Everybody else does.
changed a bit, so it's more like half now.
Okay, I think that's it all set up correctly. Just have to do some things. So. What is it that you all do then?
There's just like the three directions. Like,
Yep.
Once we get down the stairs.
Yep. You can see stuff in the distance, but it's, it's rather dark here.
I don't see much going on to the right. As
I'm just gonna
for now,
Eldritch
though.
Blast the end of the hallway to our left.
To your
The
left.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Okay.
So you, just for the sake of argument, I'm just going to move your token over to here. So you watch as it goes flying by, and I need to change your light emitting thing on here because I didn't actually do that. Yeah, we'll just put it as a light one. There we go. So you see what appears to be
hits
an
a wall.
obelisk. It hits a wall,
Okay.
but nearby you can see a large obelisk. So that's
Okay.
there.
Wait, we can see Obelisk the Tormentor.
No.
It's not tormenting us. Not this time.
Well, it might. Who knows?
Indeed.
Looking at Obelisk's torment. Look at them just standing there being all tall and foreboding.
They're just standing there. Menacingly.
Menacingly.
All right. So,
Well, I guess
Wait,
that way's as best as any.
Floriana, can you cast light on my crossbow bolt?
We're gonna do that? Okay then.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm going to
Okay,
fire it
light
down.
arrows. Light arrows. Don't be shot.
I'm also going to fire it down the right so that we have a torch there, essentially.
okay. So, whereabouts are you firing?
Down the right side.
Down the right side. Okay.
Yep.
I do not have a arrow effect, but what I will do is I'll just pull a torch area. Just have that signify. So that would be...
Thing is, don't you have your own white spell?
No.
All right. I don't know if you guys can see it there.
I can see something.
Okay,
I
good.
see an obelisk. Not tormenting us.
That one is quite pleasant.
His name is David.
This.
Hello, I am David. So you fired one there.
Okay.
so happens to hit an ugly pig-looking fella. So we're going to the left.
Sure.
So you're heading towards the obelisk where you Eldritch blasted it, or
Yeah.
okay.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
you'll move over to here.
Is there anything going on about these pillars, these obelisks?
Make an investigation check.
I can do that.
4. It's an obelisk.
Can I get any help from anybody there?
I'll start taking the time to reset. Make sure.
Since
the
it's
magic
pretty
working.
reasonable, it's not like one person's doing any of this.
Yeah.
The fact that it's even a question is silly to me.
I'm gonna take the time to set up detect magic while you investigate the obelisk.
Okay.
I will also look at the obelisk.
Investigation check.
I
Can I
shall.
keep-
Until my world's greatest detective skills kick in.
Can I
Mario
keep
and
up
Luigi do it.
from the north?
What was that, Grayson?
Hmm.
Oh, damn. Go up ahead a little, so, like, watch out.
Okay. There we go. So, natural 20. You kind of run your hand over it, and as you do, you can feel the crackle of arcane energy. The material isn't actually solid, isn't like regular stone. It's an odd material that has the crackling effect.
These things are made of magic.
Alrighty, and then as that, it's like the next second, it's like detect magic just finishes. This thing is made of magic. It's like,
Yeah.
this is that. Yeah, I just said that.
So fine.
Yep. 20. Would I know anything else about this?
One sec, I need to shut my dogs up while you guys are doing your role playing.
Bork, bork.
Remember the fifth movement.
Whatever this is, it's not a solid. I don't even think it's actually a stone.
I don't know. Well, let me. I will look it over as we wait for our great and powerful DM to come back and tell me what I see as I look at it.
You mean as we wait for your detect magic spell to go off?
I think it's off. I just need him to describe what it is.
No, that's come on, Valum.
What?
Yeah.
Who? Where?
Shared fiction.
Exactly.
Remember the 25th of December.
Do you remember 21st night of December?
And actually, as well, with that natural 20, Delson, you look over to the other side, you can see in the corner, this corner here, there's a small gap, a small hole.
What's that? I go to look at this hole.
Okay. It is, like, it's like about, you can look through it with your eye, like, you can put your eye up to it, but that's about as far as you can do. It's not big.
I poke the hole.
It's just like a hole.
Yeah. So you stick your finger in, nothing.
No, I'm poking
So
it with my
dangerous.
rapier.
You poke it, nothing.
There's just a hole here. Doesn't seem to be anything in it, though.
Shut up.
But we should keep an eye on these obelisks, considering that they're all made of magic.
Mm-hmm.
At least I'm assuming.
It's made of magic.
Or something.
Just,
But
like,
what
tap
does
on it,
detect?
like, doo, doo, doo,
Yeah.
doo.
So in terms of the schools of magic, it's another abjuration, but you also sense evocation in it as well.
That's not good. There's a protective magic, or at least I think, on top of evocation, the blasty magic.
Yes.
Yeah.
That could be dangerous.
So I should not dispel them.
Well, you might dispel both, but depending on what the protection is, it might. If all the obelisks are in, I don't know.
We can assume that the rest of them are the same way. So
Yeah,
there's
probably 4
one
of them.
there. There might be one near the end of this hall as well. So
So,
let's head down towards where Gratian is going.
you said there's a hole here. Do I see anything looking in it?
Looking at it, just a hole.
It's a hole.
It's a hole.
It's not.
all of the temple.
If it has an end part, it's probably too far away for you to see through the darkness, especially because you don't have dark vision.
How big around is it?
Wait.
It's about big enough that you could basically like peephole size, like
How far did the rapier go in?
all the way.
Oh, yeah, that's deep. And even with my dark vision, I could not see anything in there.
Nope.
I could. Well, let's see.
Ooh.
Yeah, come back, Fortune.
Are you just hiding your mistake, Dom?
I don't know how to remove it.
You just hit the delete button. Come on. That's really funny.
Okay.
It's like I just trying to like shove it off the edge of reality. Like,
Also, that dot there's the hole.
That's
So can
funny.
Someone give me a quick rundown of what has happened.
Obelisk
I
made a
found a
pure
hole.
magic, found a hole in the corner.
Oh, fun.
Nelson fingered it.
He did.
Jeez,
He rapiered it, in fact.
sounds so bad.
There was not. The hole is very deep.
Let's continue down the hall then.
Okay.
The hole.
So you guys go through here. You can see it branches inward as well.
We
My hooded lantern should. Oh yeah, I guess it goes 60 feet. Yeah,
60 feet?
Nice.
Okay, let me
Nice. I
change
like
it.
yeah,
Let me
because
change
the
it.
light works. No, the light works exactly the way it's supposed to, I believe.
It's
So
just-
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one.
And then
Duh.
dim night for another 30 feet.
Yeah, I'm just quickly 30. That's where I'm going wrong with that. That should do it. Maybe.
Yeah. No, that's right. Because it's like that's 60 feet out, just as far as I can see with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll just continue. It's just like the perfect distance where it doesn't reveal what's actually at the end. It's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just keep going straight because I think that if
Wait.
yes,
I want to
yes,
have
Tom?
light on another arrow and fire it down the place we're not going.
Down the
Okay.
middle.
Yep.
What's the range
Alrighty.
of that crossbow again?
Okay, so
This is gonna be really spooky because if it goes all the way through, it'll be just like get a glimpse of what's in the center and then it disappears. And it's like,
Because basically,
okay.
because that's it. Because it's 180.
crossbow should be like 320 and it's long.
Yeah, 320 feet.
Okay, make an attack roll.
You know, the light
This
shot.
is just
What?
this is just to judge how far it goes.
There was an attack roll on there.
Oh, 17.
Yeah, he rolled a 7.
Okay, all right.
First time I ever rolled high with this.
That's sufficiently
Okay.
high enough to hit the broadside of the barn.
Yep. So I'll just because of the angle, it would be basically. Don't know if you can see the light on it. Can you?
I don't see any light.
I believe so.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
There. Whoa. That's...
Could I roll a perception check just to see if maybe we get a glimpse of what's in the center?
Sure. Make a
While
perception
the
check
light-
because obviously it does
Mi-
fly pretty fucking fast.
-2. Yeah. 0.
No.
I literally I just
Nope.
blink at the wrong time. I'm like, oh.
Yep. It's like right. Let's see. Oh. Those of you with higher passive perception do see something temporarily, but obviously the bolt goes wide.
Oh, that's really funny. I need to get a bullseye lantern. Those are really cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So what are you guys doing then? You going forward
Yeah, we'll go forward.
through to this way, I guess.
Yeah, okay. So our suspicions were correct. This is very ominous. But we unless anybody wants to finger any holes or anything like that, let's just continue going around and go back to where we started. And
Okay.
see if it's all accurate.
So just for the sake of it, there we go. Until you guys say otherwise.
Yep, I think that's
Oh no, we're on a
So-
crafting grid.
Opens again, and then You crafted a Dungeons and Dragons party.
Yay.
So you go across here. It's another obelisk.
Oh, that just made like if we were Voltron.
And I'll
Who would
form
be
the
where?
head. Oh,
One
hey,
of
look,
the
there's
legs
my...
has just got like 6 legs or 4 legs. It's like what?
Oh, look, there's my arrow.
Yeah. We'll go down and then yeah.
Okay.
Going down. You can pick up your arrow if you want. Voltron, except for all disgusting. That's terrifying and gross.
Okay, you pick up the arrow. I'm just going to keep it there just in case, just for safety.
Just leave the arrow here. It's our waypoint. And wait, I already saw down here.
Huh? Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
we
you
did-
just
we
said
did
you.
sit down there.
Yeah, but
Yep.
you said, oh, I'm just gonna keep doing this until we get to here.
So all
Yeah.
4 of them, same magic
Yep.
field.
Say magic field and checking that as it was with the first one. There's also a hole in the corner.
Do we find any additional holes?
Nope, just basically identical with the first one you saw. All of them seem to be made of the same material, and all of them have a hole in one of the corners.
All right. Well, let's go up and.
You can see that the hole is going this way, so...
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Well, that changes things.
Yeah. Like, it's whole, and you watch, as far as you can see until you can't see any further, it's going in that direction.
So, these are
Maybe
obviously traps that haven't
Maybe.
been triggered yet.
must feel like
And if the holes go through into the center, they could all... I thought at first perhaps they connected to these hallways in some way, and it would be dangerous to be here once they were triggered. But it could be that they all would find their way into the center. So if we could... Are these obelisks, like, attached to the ground at all?
Yes, they are.
They're, like, very, very heavily attached.
Yeah, like you like press around near it, and it just... Like, they seem to sink into the ground partially, almost. Like, the obelisk were placed here, and then they built over it.
You said it was... Yeah, it's... How large is a vial? I have a bunch of vials.
It's like a it's like a science vial.
It's like a vial. Did that fit in the hole?
Yes.
I will put one in this hole and then ask maybe like Raya and Fortune just go around to the others. We can all go around in a group if you guys would like, but I think we should block these holes for safety.
I doubt it will help, but might as well.
Anything that blocks whatever goes through here. If it is magic, then this could just simply stop it before it reaches the
It
center.
depends though on what it's for. I was thinking, yeah, it could be a trap, but what if it's like a protective, like, seal? Like, once we go in the center, there's like a prison. It's like maybe the implications are there in case they fail, in which case then they just blast whoever in the center.
If we're in the center, we don't want to get blasted.
Indeed. But still.
So
Yeah, so say briefly you all go around to the
go around
individual
and
holes.
fill each one of the holes. Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
and stuff a vial in each one.
Could also put ball bearings in there, but I think a vial. Vials. I like the idea of stuffing those vials because I've only got 6.
Okay.
And then we'll end up back where we started, and then as long as everybody is prepared, whatever we could find, let's go and see what there is ahead.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you quietly
Just create
move
some sort of-
forward
Shade reaction. It would be terrible. I think it's good.
till eventually you arrive at the center where you can see a smaller obelisk. But this one is in a pool of what appears to be a black liquid.
Can I put some of the black liquid in a vial?
Okay, so you You try to put it in the liquid, but as you do, you just hear a tss. And as you lift up the vial, it's destroyed.
Mm.
Okay, this is some sort of strong acid, so don't
It's not magical,
touch
is it?
it.
So with your detect magic, it's odd. Your detect magic does trigger on this pool, but it feels cold and empty.
Well, even if it's not acid, it definitely acts like it.
Is there any like writing on the obelisk, or is it the same as the others? It's just sort of blank.
Make an investigation check.
Sure. Somebody help me with this. Fortune, help me.
Yes, I offer him my eyes.
Okay, investigation with
I
advantage.
just want to roll the shittiest. Okay, cool. I'll just continue to roll the worst.
I will say for one bit, because it isn't, not obvious.
It's above 5.
Yes, it's above 5,
I get something.
and thankfully, it is quite easy to see the large statues of 4 chromatic dragons.
Oh, oh wow.
And that just signifies their color. They're not actually enemies, they're just statues.
They're not there. They're just statues. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just like I can. Even though I rolled low perception or low investigation, this is just sort of deducing. Is there like holes where their mouths are? That maybe where.
Below where they were where they are, there is. There's a hole in below each one of them.
I'll hope that those vials do enough. If this is trapped in some way.
I doubt it. I'd imagine that the color of the dragons probably has something to do with what comes from the obelisk. So
Oh yes.
the blue one would be lightning, the white one would be cold, the black one is acid, and the red one is fire.
Unless we're intended to do some sort of fifth game here, I'm not sure.
Is there any significance to the dragons that could roll for?
Writing.
Make an investigation check, I'll say.
Gross liquid.
Do we get any benefits for being a dragon? I don't think so.
Not a statue.
I didn't think so. I was just looking to see, like...
If there was a stone dragon, maybe. But this isn't Dark Souls, so...
Where's my investigation? There it is. Oh, nope, crap. I hate when I go to click and it's like a pixel off.
Still just magic front. This is disgusting.
It kind of looks like I get about the same in light. Actually, are the statues themselves magical, or is it just...
The statues aren't magical. It's just the obelisk in the middle and the pool it's in.
Wait, can I just like reach out and try to like touch the obelisk with my sword?
Sure.
Like give it a little poke.
You poke it. There's a spark of arcane energy.
Okay,
but
well.
nothing.
Oh, okay. Oof.
Like it just... Like it reacts to you poking it, but...
Just barely try to like dip the tip of my sword in the liquid.
You dip the tip in, and just once again, the sword doesn't get destroyed, but it just, you like feel a heavy force push back against it.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
We found dragons.
We're fucking with shit.
And yes, Gratian, you
There's
can...
4 dragons, Dom. We're getting attacked by 4 dragons at once.
Dragon's dead.
Yes, Gratian, you can make an investigation check with your for your search of the Dargans.
All right. Oh, right. No advantage.
That's fine. That was at 17 anyway. That's your first roll. So, you examine each of the dragons. They look very well made. And then you notice each of them have a golden fang in them, a certain number of them. You look at it, and the black one has a single golden fang. The blue one has 2. The red one has 3, and the white one has 4.
Can I try to
What was that?
dispel the black dragon?
Why don't just spell?
What was the going from 1 to 4 tick? What were the colors?
1,
Black.
2, 3,
White.
4.
I just say them out loud because I'm trying to write.
Black, blue, red, white.
Well, I might actually have. Because I was joking earlier, but I think I'm gonna go. The black is first. I'm gonna go. I like wander off. I just wander off.
Okay.
Into down the hall, down to the end here, and then over to this obelisk,
The black one?
and then
The one
yeah,
the
the
black
black
dragon.
one.
The one the black dragon's
I'll-
opposite to?
I tell everybody before I leave. Just tell everybody to back off from the. Just stand away from the obelisk for a second.
Okay.
What do we do about these dragons? Do we touch them?
Just don't stand near them for now.
I'll walk down the hallway, but I'll watch the obelisk. And make
And
sure.
I go over to this obelisk. If anybody wants to come with me, they can. And I'll take the vial out of the hole that I put it in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a vial of acid.
Yep.
And I'll pop it open and then pour it onto the obelisk.
You watch as basically it turns almost into a sort of firework display. It just starts sparking, but as it does, you watch as it fades into the obelisk. There's a pause before you see it glow green. Whereabouts are you standing? Okay.
I'm standing like over here basically.
Okay.
So there's I'm not right here. Okay.
Yeah, because as you like step back, you just hear a loud whining noise before you watch as almost like it stretches out and begins to and it's almost like an after image of it like stretches out and begins to spiral itself into a small gap before it zips into the hole. The rest of you watch as the eyes on the black dragon statue begin to glow. And all of a sudden, you see a sickly green beam come flying out of the hole and hits the obelisk.
What the fuck was that?
So the beam is continuously going.
Is the
Nice.
I guess
And then I'll walk back down here where I can kind of see everybody else, and then I'll tell who has fire magic right off the.
I can use all 4 magic, but it's really costly.
Yeah, I don't want you to use like high level spells, but I'm just trying to think of if anybody
I
has
think
anything.
Fortune has fire magic, or at least.
You have, but that would also be. I think it's costly.
No, I think
Yeah, it's a reactionary. Same.
I have
with
fire
me.
magic only if I get hit.
Yeah.
Same with
so
me, actually.
Okay, let's punt. Okay.
We don't
do
need the fire
punt two?
yet, but I'll go. I'll just like walk past and through the group. And da-da-da.
What did you use to light it? What did you use for the thing? Did you cast an acid spell at it?
No, I just poured acid on it. I could use another one of my potions up.
Fire is probably easiest. We just light a torch and.
Yeah, we could just put a torch on it as I'm like.
Yeah,
walking
but
in.
don't.
Lightning's
Yeah, wait,
more
isn't the
annoying.
second one lightning?
Yeah, lightning is
Tell
most
I
annoying.
tell everybody to stand back again as I get over to this one, and I'll shocking grasp it.
Okay. So
Zap
you
it up.
so because you directly grab it as you put the spell in, you do take a point
Sure.
of lightning damage from it as it just violently reacts to the spell that you're doing. But after a few seconds, there's the whine again, and once again, almost like an after image of it stretches out as it goes a light blue color, and it sort of like forces itself through the hole again. The rest of you see a blue beam now hit the center obelisk, but you watch as it sort of like, as the beam gets close, it starts to stretch out.
I like duck under the beam.
Yep.
Try not to get zapped.
It's a bit difficult because like it only narrows right near the hole, so you have to like kind of like basically press your back against the corner.
And I'll keep walking, and you guys just kind of see that, and they see me walk past this hallway this time, past the
Yeah.
torch.
Is white? Which one's third?
Red.
Okay.
I'll keep walking, and I'll actually pick up the torch as the
So
light
it's
burning.
not a torch.
It's not a torch,
It's
it's
a
a-
bolt with
it's
a
a-
light spell. I just don't have
Okay,
a bolt.
I do. I still have my my lantern.
Yeah.
I'll go over and since it's like basically just burning oil
Yeah.
from the lantern, I'll pour it onto the obelisk.
All right, so you pour it on, and as it begins to pour through, it actually pulls the rest of the fire into it, extinguishing your lantern. But again, you like this begins to glow red, and the same thing. It like stretches outwards, and a beam comes through. At this point, for those of you that are in the center bit, the each individual like beam is now almost like tip to base with the obelisk, the main obelisk.
Keep walking and walking. I'll like cut through the center this time.
Yep.
Can I actually like pass through here, or is it too?
You can squeeze by, but again, only just.
I squeeze by. And I say, Florian, come with me.
Crap, I lost hearing for a second. The last thing I heard was you walking to the center.
I walk past you, and then I just tell you to come with me. And then...
Yeah, because I'm the only one who uses a lot of ice magic.
Yeah, I hit that with your frozen grasp, or whatever it's called.
And just shoot rays. I don't...
the frozen
I don't really want to touch it. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Yes. It's as good as good of an idea as I have right now.
Suppose. And I'll, not stand next to it and just shoot over a ray of frost then.
Okay, so you fire the ray of frost. You actually watch as the ray seems to like warp and just spread out and cover the entire obelisk. As it does, it fades out, and you see a bright blue. You see it begin to glow white. As same with everyone else, and this is the first time you see it, Floriana. You watch as it, like almost like an afterimage of it, stretches out and begins to like twist and turn its way into it until it goes in towards the hole. The rest of you that are in the middle, the white beam joins the others, and you watch as the obelisk in the center begins to glow and make a sort of light roaring noise.
As soon as I can see it start to like work, I'm gonna like rush back to the center.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you get
just so I can get in on all the action.
Yeah.
Seeing what's going on.
After a few seconds, it glows like incredibly bright, difficult for you to even look at before it dims suddenly, and a beam goes firing upwards. You watch as the ceiling above vanish, showing a large dome, appearing to be made of just almost like a reflective silver. But the beam doesn't actually reach it. You can see there appears to be a circular object that the beam is hitting into, and beyond that you can see there's a crystal, just a pure white crystal, sort of indebted directly above it, between it and this object.
How high up is it?
It is about 20 feet.
in the back. Simona. Sorry.
How's the magic detections going? Like, I imagine the beam is obviously magical.
Yes, so the beams are emitting evocation, but nothing else has changed.
What about the crystal and the, domey thing?
Crystal in the dome don't give off anything.
The crystal and that dome are actually not magical for some reason.
I will, how long does this last? About 10 minutes. And sorry, I know you said how high up it was, but I totally blanked and didn't hear you.
20
feet.
Was it?
Oh, it's 20 feet?
Yeah. The obelisk is 10 feet, and then a further 10 feet up, there's this thing that the beam is hitting into. And then immediately after that, it's the crystal, because that's when it hits the dome.
Can I just try to, mage hand and grab the crystal? I don't know how big the crystal is, but...
So you reach up and mage hand, it is set in, it is set.
Okay. I guess I'll just cast Fly on myself. I'll use one of my spells.
Can I cast an Arcana check to know why stuff might be non-magical, despite it seemingly must be doing something magical?
Make an Arcana check. You know that some items that are used in spells are not necessarily magical in nature. Oftentimes, components that you use are not magical by themselves, but when you use them with certain things, they become magical. It may be, and you assume, that these are just normal items that are part of a spell process.
Does it seem like a ritual, basically, we're doing?
It doesn't feel like it doesn't seem like you're doing a ritual.
Can I, I'm gonna fly up and like sort of investigate it closer if there's anything to see.
The crystal or the thing that the beam's hitting into? Because it's not hitting into the crystal.
Oh, sorry, I was mistaken then.
There's like a circular. There's like a circular object that's kind of. It's like bolted, sort of attached onto it. You can see the sort of metal like arms that are attaching it.
So sorry, I'm not fully understanding. Is it like that's holding the crystal, or there's a circle?
There's a circle between the obelisk and the crystal. The crystal is set into the actual ceiling. This circular object, what appears to be a metallic object, is between the two of them, and that's what the beam is hitting into.
And it's just like disappearing. It's like going into the center of the ring. I'm imagining.
Like it hits the metal plate part, and it's just sparking off it.
I'll try to. Yeah, like I don't know. I
Does it seem like it's dancing the plate?
The plate, from what you can see, appears to be blocking the beam.
Blocking the beam.
I'll just try to.
Hey,
Well, here goes nothing. I'll just try to. I don't really want to destroy things, but I'm just gonna fucking try to break it and move it in the way that a beam hits the crystal.
Okay.
So you basically
I'm up here by myself, so. Yeah.
So you're trying to remove the plates.
Yeah.
Make a strength check. 17. Okay. So you like reach over, you try and find an angle where you're not going to be hit by the beam, and you begin to pull. You hear a screeching noise as the metal begins to basically the things that are holding it together seem to give out, and eventually you just pull it off. And as you do, the beam hits the crystal.
I'm gonna release some evil bullshit.
And
okay, let's continue.
And you watch as it hits the crystal, the light from the beam scatters into the reflective dome and begins to focus back. I need to make a dexterity saving throw, Valith.
Sure, good old +0. 5.
You take 3 points of, and I need to roll a d4 here because it's 4 different elements. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just to see which one you get hit by. That is. You take 3 points of cold damage.
I see.
And as you move away, the rest of you watch as the beam that seems to be diffused by the crystal bounces off the dome and then hits directly at the base of the obelisk. And as you do, you watch as the jet black pool vanishes, and in its place is a staircase going down.
The obelisk is gone too. Wait, is the obelisk there?
The obelisk is still there,
Okay.
and you can see all the light is like converging into the base of it.
Could I ask Drockner to look at the metal thing that was blocking it?
Sure.
Just, maybe it's worth something at the very least.
Yeah, I'll fly down and so I broke this plate off.
Yes.
And did I just move it? Okay, yeah. So I come down with.
All right. So Trafnar is going to do an investigation check. And he takes a look at it.
Reflective plate.
It's not reflective. It's like a dull such. It's
was like mithril or adamantium or something.
It's not mithril. It's definitely a sort of refined steel, but not one I'm aware of.
I want to stare at this plate. Wait, Valith, how are you doing on health?
I'm only I'm fine. If I get hit by something really big, then I might ask HP,
Okay.
but I'm comfortable right now.
Cold iron? That's something I heard that's basically metal.
No,
but
not
that's-
cold, not cold iron. No, it's definitely steel, but
I'm just like holding it like a steering wheel and like
Yeah.
turning it back and forth.
yeah, he's just looking at it, it's like it's got something else in it, but I'm not sure what.
Whatever it is, it's not magic by nature.
Nah.
I hope that whatever we're doing is not. I hope that these are simply the trials that this book seem to speak of, and not
I hope
some sort of ritual to release whatever's in here.
agreed.
That would be very unfortunate, but
You're only now just saying it.
well, I've been thinking it, but
Yeah,
I think we all have been.
Yeah, I was talking to Melissa about it, more or less.
I know you're all very worried that what I'm doing here is unsavory. And to be completely honest, I don't know exactly. I'm just following my gut.
Wouldn't be the first time that one of us done something which they might regret.
Yes, just looking for answers.
I don't know. The problem does seem to be that it implies this is a prison, which is kind of why we're a bit more at ease than when we first came here, hoping to, to basically save your patron.
Yes, I believe that. Something here that is potentially. For all I know, he could be. The whole prison could be metaphorical. Could just be an idea, something that's blocking his will over the world.
I suppose. Well, let's hope that, at best, that if what we're doing here is coming here to free something, that it's your patron, because the others already.
The other thing is
already
it's an unfortunate idea, but let's continue.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Raya, but there seems to be more stairs.
Okay.
Nice.
So.
You could cast fly on her to make sure she doesn't just fly on stuff.
God damn it. Okay. So, you make your way down the stairs. Doesn't seem that you trigger any traps. You follow it down. These actually go for about 2 or 3 minutes comparatively. Until eventually, you notice 2 things. The stone becomes less man-made and more natural. Instead of actual stone paves, the stairs now appear to just be chiseled from the very stone that is set there. And the second one is when you get to the bottom, you're in a long, not long corridor, a 30-foot long corridor. And at the far side is a wall.
A picture of stairs?
Yeah.
No stair picture.
I'll approach it. My lantern out.
Okay.
Any...
Just for the sake of it, just so it's easier for you guys, we'll keep using this map. Just to make it easier. Because this is actually basically the length. Okay, I'll just reveal that. Yeah, so you guys are roughly here. The only bit I'll point out is that the area where you came in is from this bit here.
Okay.
So it's a stair. It's a hallway that bends to the right, basically.
Yes. So you come through, you look to your right, and there's a hall.
So like there's like a wall back here.
Yes, there's a wall back here, and there's a wall
and then
just ahead. Yeah, just ahead of you. Like I'll.
Is there anything noticeable in the wall to our left? Here.
You see skeletons there.
Oh my god, there's skeletons.
Swear there's a skeleton in all of us.
Not standing ones, just
walk up and
Is
poke
it
them with
like
my sword.
Is it kind of unusually piled, or is it just?
Yes, they all are piled up against this wall.
You're scary.
Can I like investigate to see if they looks like a bunch of people like running away from something? Or...
Sure, make an investigation
like,
check. I'm just placing the wall.
If Fuck it. Just by myself this time. Fuck.
4. There's a lot of skeletons there. It's pretty spooky and scary.
The moral of the story is that Volith needs his friends.
Skeletons have anything on their bodies?
Investigation check.
All right.
$13.
Spooky, scary.
They've got nothings on them.
I want to do a separate investigation. Does it look like they were piled there after death, or is it kind of seem like they just, or is it piled there because of like they died there?
That'd be more of a medicine check, really, to see if it was a case of if they died there or if they moved there. 16.
I am World Grace Detective.
I will make you know.
Most of them have got signs of being crushed.
Oh.
I'm glad I looked at that. Let's be wary of being crushed. Of that big metal wall that looks like we see there.
That's the door that's in front of us? Or
That is the wall that's in front of you, yes.
Now that we look at it, it's like a lot more scary.
Everybody, keep your wits about you. This looks like a trap, but I'll go forward.
Okay. So you go forward.
I'll investigate, like checking for traps, sort of like making sure I don't step on anything stupid. That classic scenario.
Okay.
Until I get to the door.
Investigation check. Actually, there's one thing as well I need to point. I forgot to point out as well. You notice there's rails, 2 rails on the floor, on the ground, going like basically at the edges here.
All right. All right.
At that point, did I even need to do the check about the skeletons? We saw that.
Well,
we see this. I think between the 3 of those things, we determined that maybe this is going to try to crush us.
Yeah.
Before I get there, Yeah, I guess I might just have to try to hold it. It just tries to crush us.
So,
but I need to roll that investigation.
Yeah, roll that investigation check.
A 10.
10.
It's at least 10 this time, guys. I rolled almost above 10.
So you keep an eye out, looking on the walls and on the ceiling and such, on the floor. Fortunately, with a 10, your foot hits something and it sinks down.
Shit.
Nothing happens. You start to hear some You start to hear some scraping from the wall, from the other side of the wall. And you hear another scraping noise. And the wall gets nudged forward.
I'll like put my hands on it, like.
Okay, yeah. So you put your hands on it. Make a strength check. 13.
It's not super great.
You just try and push it, but you feel your seat slide as you get pushed back another 5 feet. What's anyone else doing?
I'll just yell for Trothner to help me at this point because he's like the other big tough guy.
Okay,
can we go back upstairs? Can we go back up the staircase?
You can.
Peace.
Like, is it possible?
It can only 3 people. Only 3 people can be pushing at the wall.
Luckily, we have 3 big people.
Rye could help too. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It runs up. Yeah.
Okay, so the 3 of you.
Horsepower.
Okay, I need one of you to make a strength check. Now with advantage though, because it's the 3 of you combined against whatever's pushing this thing. And in terms of going through the door, there's a small gap, but the way's actually been closed.
I should have figured that.
I'll just do it. I'll do it for everybody, for the 3 of us. Yep. Oh yes.
24. Oh, so you're just like pushing your foot, your like feet start slipping. Trofnar like runs up and so like shoulder barges it. The pushing gives a bit more before Raya like steps up and starts pushing. The 3 of you start pushing the wall backwards. Because this is a fight for your fucking life at this point, I'm just gonna play battle music.
Oh, nice.
What about the pseudo dragon? Where do we get a pet pseudo dragon? Oh yeah, Fortune's got one.
Yeah.
Just Fortune holding the dragon, like panic.
Okay. What y'all doing then? The three of you just struggling to hold the wall back, pushing? Okay.
Pushing.
Who wants to make the strength check again?
I'll make it. I think I have the greatest strength of the three of us. I don't know where I have strength, but
Alright. Can I do an
think it's pretty
investigation for a
+2. Yeah, I'll make it.
can I do an investigation for like a disable button?
Yeah,
Something
make an investigation check. 17. Push
Fortune,
the
do you
wall
wanna
back a
help
bit
me?
more.
Fortune, do you want to help me? No.
I think she's on BRB.
I want to help.
Okay.
Yep. Obviously,
I will-
three of you
I
can't
will
help
help.
with this current state you're in.
Yeah.
20.
Hey.
Oh, hey, I got a nat 20.
You don't see any traps, but you do notice that that certain parts of the wall are damaged to the sides. And you look at one of them, you can see something like what looks to be like a pathway through one of the gaps, but you'd need to break it down.
Can I help with breaking it down by Eldritch Blast?
Make your attack rolls.
I'll just start Ray Frosting one, whichever he's gonna do.
Okay, I need the three of you to. I need one of you to make another push on the wall.
Push.
23.
Yeah. I'll do I freeze, you break.
Okay, so you're pushing through. Your arms are starting to get tired at this point. Whatever is causing it to push forward is getting really hard to do. Delson, your Eldritch Blast hits stronger parts of the wall, so you don't deal any damage, unfortunately. Floriana, your Ray of Frost does hit. Go ahead and deal damage. 9.
I don't know if it kind of means something in this situation, but I do have powerful build where I'm counting.
Oh,
I
it's
count
only
it.
set up
Unfortunately,
the
not
roll
in
on
this
normal
case.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's only set up the roll. It's actually it becomes 10, 14 damage actually.
Okay. Alright, good to know. Whoever's doing the pushing for the wall, go ahead and make another strength check.
I'm going to keep trying to blast this.
Oh, such
wall.
good rolls. Such good rolls.
Yeah, Power Branch is really helping here.
Okay.
Yeah, right? It's like as soon as I have friends, they're suddenly rolling good.
Yep. 24, 19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, that hits as well. Go ahead and roll damage. All right, so you fire the 2 Eldritch Blasts, and the wall just blasts outwards. There is a thin pathway that goes to the left, basically in the direction of the wall that's being pushed currently. Go ahead then, Valve, make another strength check.
Oh, max damage.
I was just admiring that really good
Yep.
double 8.
Yeah.
Oh, 9.
On a wall. 9. Your footing slips and the wall gets pushed back 5 feet.
Okay, can Floriana squeeze through the gap?
Yes, there's enough space for one person to squeeze through, but it's going to be a tight fit.
Okay, Floriana, go.
Alright, I'll go see if I can find something in there. Okay. Do I need a roll to get through?
No, you'll just be moving slowly. Valif, another strength check.
Okay, I'll go through wherever.
Sweaty brow.
Oh wow, it looks weird when I...
Yeah, don't worry about
Sunken on the wall.
that. Okay, so you begin to... stop moving shit, damn it. So you begin to make your way through here. Valif, another strength check.
Oh, that looks really weird because it's just white.
Yeah.
I should be holding something heavy right now.
14. Not enough. The three of you get pushed
Not
back.
enough.
Okay, so Floriana, you see that there's a few gaps here, what appear to be murder holes. And as you get through, you can see... 1 second. So from where you're standing...
She slips between the matrix.
You can see 3 zombies have got their hands on the wall and are just pushing it forward.
Fuck zombies, man.
There's just
Valid,
literally...
another strength check.
It's just literally zombies doing this?
Yes.
That sounds so
I love it. That's amazing.
Do I have a chance to act or have to wait till they do their roll?
So they've just pushed it forward, so you can act on it. Although keep in mind that they will have a high AC because they're in essentially 3/4 cover because of where you can see.
Just go.
I'm just gonna.
You know what? Could I breathe on them in black?
You could, yes. I'm just putting that.
Okay, I'm just
Cool.
gonna Dragon's Breath cold and breathe at them because combined together it's a bonus in normal action.
That's cool.
Yeah. Then I'm just quickly sorting out this. So you can see there's a wall on their side as well.
Yep.
Just like the
Okay, I couldn't see the zombies until I put here.
portal test chambers, and the fucking walls are just rearranging mine.
So, deck saves, got it.
Could they like? I mean, they're trying to push a wall.
13.
How dexterous are they gonna be?
2 19s. 2 19s and a 11.
Really?
Yes.
That'd be a disadvantage.
Still amazing
Nope.
damage.
That's their saves. Let's 3d6 plus 4.
Yep. So, these two only get half damage. So that is...
Sadly, no. Okay. No way,
13 and
damage.
6.
6.
The two.
So 6 for that one. So that is...
Not how many benefits I can use.
They're just Ambrose.
Okay, go ahead and make another strength check, Valif.
Come on, power of friendship.
The power of friendship. No,
9.
the power of friendship is waning.
Yep, they just... Like, you can see, Floriana, like, as an organized unit, they all three of them push at the same time.
Undead fortitude.
This one, you can't hit anymore, but the other two, you still can.
Can I not get out of the hole?
Nope. The hole is like, it's a murder hole, so, like, you could see...
Oh, okay.
You know, it's... You can't see, unfortunately.
I guess
Wait.
since I can still hit 2 of them, I guess I'll just blow at them again.
Okay. That is a 9 for the first one, and that's a 16 for the second one.
16 saves.
Okay.
Roll them bones.
So that is... So half to that, that is 9.
Nice.
So, first most... 1 sec. Yeah, they both got to make saves.
Please don't be like the other zombies, you bastard zombies.
First one, so that is 9 plus that.
Do that. I need-
So
there.
the furthest one just makes the save, so he's still alive. The second one, 18 plus 3. Yeah, no, actually no, he can't make that save even with that. 19 plus 5, he doesn't have that high constitution. So you just watch as this middle one just shatters. Valve, go ahead and begin another strength check.
Strike check. 1 punch. No.
8. No. Like, your arms are starting to give out and they push away.
Guys, let's back up.
So, okay.
Okay. So,
Wait, what's a pseudo dragon with?
a pseudo dragon's like a miniature dragon.
Why is it here?
Because Fortune has a pet pseudo
Fortune
dragon.
carries
Oh,
it
yeah.
around.
Scamper is
Kinda
my baby, and I love
something
him.
like that, but cover.
Yep.
Could I do something weird and just extend my neck? That's totally up to you.
I would say probably not in this case. Like,
Alright.
and
Still
even if it did, it would basically be your turn to extend your neck, being a changeling.
Fine, then I'll just
Oh, well,
since I can kill one more while just breathing at it, I'll just do it again.
Okay, so just go ahead and roll damage because even if it succeeds, it's only got 1 hit point. 13. Well, succeed anyway. Let's see. 15, so it does succeed. So, 6. And it rolled an actual 17. It's still standing. Valve,
Jeez.
another strength check.
Fuck zombies. Power of friendship. Activate. Bond. We're
There we
bonding.
go.
I mean, all I do is imagine the DC is easier now.
Yep, it basically, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, you still can't hit this one, but that one's still fair game.
You know what? I know it might not help much, but I'm going to start pushing on, like,
Right on Ball's
back.
back. right on my cheeks.
People help! Someone push on Drya.
Okay, what are you doing then, Balloon? Yeah,
I'll do another.
Okay, go
One
ahead and roll the
instance
damage.
One instance where I can just spam Dragon Fire.
Yeah, this is great.
Ice Breath, because it just takes 1 spell slot to use it 6 times.
18.
10 times,
Okay. The second one just... Another strength check, Valif.
Bam. Duh.
Oh my goodness.
You and Trofnar actually slip on the ground, leaving Raya the only one pushing it, and you just get shoved back. Unfortunately, you can't hit him right now,
Almost
Floriana.
land on Delson.
Almost, yeah.
Let me just. I'll probably need a different spell because honestly, at this point, unless they push it really far back, I'm not going to hit with the dragonfly.
No, they just need to push it. They just need to push it back twice.
Yeah, but it's quite a bit to. Let us throw. What can I like? What can I see? Like, what points can I see?
At this point, you can't see. You can't see him.
Oh yeah, but what squares can I see? Like, can I see this square?
Basically, that is as far as your line of sight goes. Like, in terms of looking this side.
Okay, so I can't see the square then.
No.
Okay. I had to note because Ice Knife could have hit if I could hit that, but I can't hit that there. That's like well.
Can she like reach out and then blindly throw an ice knife?
She would do so with disadvantage, but yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do that.
I mean, can I just throw it? Oh, wait, okay, I'll do a Ice
like,
Knife
reach out.
somewhere adjacent.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Easy.
adjacent to it.
As long as you hit the wall, it might be okay.
Alrighty then I'll throw an Ice Knife.
So
With
roll again, because disadvantage.
Yeah.
I had to
Let's
piss so
see
bad.
your
This
knife.
is so like it's adding the tension to me. I'm just like,
Let's see your knife throwing skills, Floriana.
Go ahead and roll again.
What do you mean again? I threw an 18 and a 23.
Oh, we don't see the 23.
can't see. Yeah, we can't see the other one, but that's fine.
Okay, whatever that hits, go ahead and roll damage.
Are you allowing me to actually be able to blind throw it at him directly?
Yeah. With that high of a roll and it's low of an AC.
Just do the
Oof.
P dance. Just do the P dance.
Okay. And a deck save.
Yeah, it already failed the dex save, so it needs to roll an 18. Well, it needs to roll a 15 or higher with its con. It rolled a 12. So that also just, you don't see it, but suddenly, Valif, you just feel the wall, the resistance against the wall just stop.
Ooh.
And you're able
And we
to
can just like keep pushing it.
Yeah, you're able to keep pushing it. Like it's, at this point, it's just the weight of the wall itself that's slowing you. But eventually, you push it all the way up into the end of the wall where you just hear a loud crunch as it hits a bunch of bodies.
I'll start crawling my way back out then.
And as the wall, like, hits the far end, you hear a loud clunk noise as the wall actually sinks down slightly. And as you look to your right, you watch as the wall slides away, leading to another set of stairs going down.
I'm ready. I'm right here. But it's like, oh my god, I have to pee so bad, and then I'll have to go pee really bad. So.
Oh, yeah, that was right.
What just happened?
A bunch of skeletons were on the other side of the wall, and I just kept breathing at them until I threw an ice knife at the last one.
Can I look at these freaking dragon statues now?
No, these dragon statues aren't here. I just reused the map.
Oh.
Well, what's weird is I can see white.
Yes, that's because I had to quickly move a bunch of things around. Which include moving the tiles away. That's why it's got the white, because I can just do this and there. See? It's just the tiles.
Yeah.
Weird. It looks really weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so you went to go to pepper.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Well,
Okay.
never mind then. I'll just wait. Ugh. Well, I'm getting hungry.
Okay, so just to the right, there's a hallway.
Yes. Leading downwards.
Upstairs again.
Good job, Raya. Good job, Trotner.
Hey, my arms are fucking killing me.
We could take a short break while I get my detect magic set back up again. Do you want to rest for a couple minutes?
Yeah, take a moment.
Alright, so you guys are spending an hour for a short rest?
I think we just let's just take a beat, like just
Yeah, I only
just
need
a
10
moment.
minutes.
Rest our arms.
Yeah, I only need 10 minutes to get my magic back up.
Okay.
I think it's
If we're spending 10 minutes to do that, then I think I might also.
Yeah, I shall be right back.
yeah, you can take the time to do another troll spell.
Yeah, might make Kasha into. What should she be?
Gosh, into a what now?
I'm not sure. I just don't know what I want to change her into. No, I think she's good as a raven, actually. Just, I won't do anything. I won't cast that.
Alright. So, is there anything else that you'd like to do while you're taking this 10-minute breather?
I don't think so. Well, I hope Dom didn't think we were taking 10 minutes in real life.
I'm just going to place that there. So it's like, yeah, see? Now it's no longer white.
Look, there's a wall.
There's a wall.
Walls are starting to crush us.
Yeah.
Again? I still find it hilarious. So, like, okay, since we're done with the actual encounter, like, why did this zombies just suddenly start pushing the wall when we hit the trap? Like,
because
we
zombies
just,
are zombies, man.
I know, but like,
It doesn't need to make sense.
I know.
You don't know. You don't know why they did that. They just did.
They just really like the walls.
Seems like a silly encounter. Tower of friendship and just a bunch of ice.
Okay. So, you spend just 10 minutes, take a bit of a breather.
Spend that time and yeah, in that direction. Down the hall, down the stairs. Fortune, watch out for traps with me.
Alright, do you want me to look for the traps, or do you want to be the one looking out for the traps?
I don't think it. I think you're slightly better at it, but I'll help you.
Alright. Investigation time.
With advantage. 7.
Nice.
Okay. So, you make your way down the hallway. It begins to widen and widen. And eventually you find yourselves in a large circular room. Directly ahead of you is a large metal door. Looking about, you can see there is what appears to be portcullises
Portcullises. Okay.
on either side of the wall. In the middle, it dips downwards, and you can see there is a slightly raised area in the middle.
Down and raised.
Sort of go up and see if there's anything. Is it just if it's just raised, or if there's anything on the top of it, or?
So there is something on the top of it that covers the entire bit. You can see it's sort of raised above it. Like it's part of the raised circular area, but it's sort of on top of it. It appears to just be like a stone slab of some sort.
Like the size of a person?
Bigger than that. It's the raised area is big enough for most of you to stand on. Like all together.
Only not Ryak. Too big.
So is there any like seams? Like, does it just look like it's a big stone set on top?
It is in terms of like at the top of it.
Yeah, like just imagine like a raised bit and then like this stone.
Yeah, so the slab is on top of the actual raised bit.
Yeah. So does it look like it's connected to the ground, or just like it's sitting there?
It looks like
a
it's-
lid almost.
Almost like a lid.
I'll walk over. Do I start detecting magic?
Do you detect magic?
Whoa.
Nothing.
Sure, walk over. Detect.
Is there anything on the walls in this chamber? Like there's just the entrance, and then it's like a circular chamber that with this.
Outside of the... In fact, let's move us over to that one.
Sure.
That would be very handy.
Get it. Yeah. Okay. And so we came from over here.
No, you came from over here.
Oh, okay.
The portcullis
Oh.
is over here, and you can see there's the big
Oh, I
door.
see. Okay.
So you're not
anything
actually
on
on
the
the
door?
raised
That's
area.
circle.
Anything on the door?
So do you go to the door?
I think it's yeah, sure. I'll
Me
walk
and,
towards the door.
me and Florian will go up there to investigate it.
Okay.
2 means okay.
Next question. Do you just go straight to it, or do you circle around the raised area?
Oh, we weren't on the raised area.
No,
Thought
you're
we
on the
were.
edge of it.
We're kind of like off to the. Are we like back here more then? Back sort of here.
You're more here. Like the raised area starts around here. It's a little bit difficult because it's the only ground.
So is it like a circle that's like
Yes.
just in the center?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess we won't go up on top of it. But we'll just kind of I don't know, like walk
Yeah,
around.
Okay. You skirt around, and you can see there are 3 large keyholes
In the door.
in the door. Somebody's dying from hiccups there, I see.
Sounds like
Me,
Tom.
sorry.
Hiccups. That's okay. Is there any like? There's no like writing on the door or anything like that.
Nope. Just 3 keyholes.
Didn't you use your sword as a keyhole as a key earlier?
Yes. Does my sword fit in one of the keyholes?
You're able to stab into the keyhole. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Well,
Guess I'll go over to a portcullis. I don't know, west one.
yeah. Can we just like go over to one of them and over one side, like over this side, I guess.
Yeah. So you look
And,
in through the portcullis.
Shine the lantern in. See if we can see inside.
It is full of dead bodies.
Hmm.
Some of them submerged in water, others just rotted away.
Head to the other one, I guess. Same thing.
Yeah, same thing on the other side.
Yep, you go to the other side, same thing.
Well, come back to the center and everyone stand back towards the entrance we came in.
I'll oblige. What is your idea, though?
Here. I'm just going to try and move this center, this stone disc. If I need help, I may need help, but if I'm the only one to get shot at, then that's probably better. Even though one target, but
We're the only person at the center is the one to get through. Let's see.
yeah, they might not be able to shoot you. I'll see what I can do, I guess. I'll
Alright.
kind of get down in a position and try
Lift it, or
to just like push it like it's a the top of like a sarcophagus.
yeah. So you push on it. It doesn't give, but as you like try and
like
adjust,
yeah.
it does depress a bit. Like it goes down a little bit.
Okay. Is there any? And does it like reveal any open air underneath, like an entrance
Nope.
hole? If I'm getting any give at all, then I'll just kind of power through it and try to.
So you're basically pressing down on it, because that's the only bit where it actually has some give.
Sure,
Okay.
I guess.
So
I don't
you
know.
press
Kind
down.
of understanding.
As
An 18 button.
like so, basically you're pushing it further towards the floor, basically, or harder towards the floor.
Is it just like a big button? Is that the way?
It seems to be basically.
Okay, it seemed to just be more. Okay, I'm understanding.
It does sound like a giant.
Yeah, I'll just like stand on it. Then I'll get up and Because I don't think I can push down as well as I could just like stand on top of it.
So
Be
you
heavy.
stand
Big
on
heavy
it.
thoughts.
Yeah. So you
Yeah, I'm like
stand on
nearly
it,
400 pounds.
and for a few seconds, and you just hear it go, sinks down a bit. Silence until below you you hear this bell. Doom. The rest of you hear the sound of something falling down. So as you turn around, a portcullis falls down, blocking the entrance, the way you came in. And the two portcullises slowly begin to raise up. I need you all to roll initiative.
Time for the final battle, or at least of this session, probably.
Yeah.
And this is how we die.
Luckily, one thing is, giant armies are actually, I can maybe finally be useful by throwing giant spells at everything. Crap. Freaking 4. I'm gonna recheck my new spell. I haven't had a chance to use it yet.
It's okay, I already rolled for you, right? It
Goes
wasn't
first.
working. Let's have a look. Okay, so the top of the round, Valid, from from what you see, you can see
Zombies.
2 zombies wielding swords come staggering out, but still, top of the round, Gratian.
Only 2? I was kind of expecting like 10.
Let me check something real quick. Oh god.
I remember when I was.
They're zombies with swords.
I remember some when I put a mimic in a dungeon, and it like started growing its legs, opened up its mouth, and just pulled a great sword out of it, and decided to go attack the.
Great sword. It's like a big
Yeah,
leg
great sword.
chest with a sword, like with its tongue wrapped around his sword. Like, I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
I just imagine it literally just walking around waving the sword with lanky limbs. Like,
Yeah,
"Ow,
silly.
ow."
it was a mimic with a sword in it, and it just pulls it out, and it just went to go attack him.
So what are you doing, Gratian?
So I'm gonna Slayer's Prey on this boy, and then I'm gonna shoot him. Pretty simple.
Shoosting attack.
Okay, go ahead and make your attacks.
Alright. There it is.
That hits. That misses.
Ooh. Alright. So.
So 6 points of damage and 5 points of damage. Okay, so you just fire one arrow into the zombie, and as you pull the other one, the bow, it actually slips off the bowstring, and it's like, ah, shit, fuck. And you have to pick up the second arrow.
Oh, jeez.
Delson, you're up.
Wait, so I keep that
So
arrow.
anyway, I started blasting.
Okay, who you attacking then? Okay, go ahead and make your attacks. Both of those hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Eight. Oh,
Ooh.
ouch.
That's a roll.
Yeah, still standing.
We live in a
but
society.
It's not looking good. You blast one of its arms just clean off. Right, you're up.
So, can I get to them? Either of
As a
yours?
monk, you've got a lot. Well, that's 50
Yeah,
feet by itself. That's 65, and I think as a monk right now, you
She
have.
might actually be able to make it.
She's got 55 movement speed, so she could get
Yeah.
up to that one. Yeah.
I'll go over there.
Force charge.
Let's do that there. Okay. Both of those hit. Yeah, all 3 of those hit. Go ahead and deal damage. So 6, and now he's got to make the saving throw. Makes that saving throw. Second one. That's 5. Makes that saving throw.
Dear Lord.
And doesn't make the last one. He gets a natural one. So you punch into this zombie, It is amazingly resilient until eventually you just uppercut it in its head snaps backwards. And you just watch as, whereas the normal zombies just fell dead, this one dissolves into ash. And you can see in its corpse, something is glowing.
Pick it up.
What was that? I didn't quite hear that, right?
Oh, can I pick it up? Sorry.
Yeah, it's a free action, yeah. So you pick it up. It is a large key. Jet black in color.
I don't... Can I take it to Valith?
You've already used all your movement, unfortunately.
Listen.
So that would be your turn then, because you got your bonus action, but that's it. Oh wait, no, you did your bonus action for the unarmed attack, the third unarmed attack. Yeah. So that is your.
So many bonus actions as a monk.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that's your turn, Raya. So any of the undead that show up are going to be top of the round after this round.
Okay.
That's why they're not on the turn order. Valif, you're up.
I will fire an eldritch, like set the lantern that I have down on the ground behind me.
Yeah. This area is actually well lit, so.
Okay, it is all well lit. Then yeah, I'll just set it down. I can't put it out or without using an action, so I'll just set it down. Start firing eldritch blasts.
Okay. File that Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Okay,
Eight
so that one
damage.
hits.
And then actually, yeah, I'll just. Yeah, sure, I'll just shoot at that one again. I don't know if I wanted to be cool. It'd be like bang over there, bang over there.
Bing, bing. Okay. 3 points.
Oh, only 3. I don't think that's enough. Weird.
Nope, it's still standing. Fortune, you're up.
Oh, and then I will. No, I won't. I won't cast it. Never mind.
Okay.
Continue.
Fortune, it's your turn. You're using that mind.
No, I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
I'm just trying to figure out walking speed. Can I get over here, please?
Yes, you can. That's your movement.
And I will go. I'm trying to think if I can actually do anything against them or not. I would like to stand here.
Okay. You stand there, menacingly.
Stand there and look pretty.
That's my action.
Okay. So, who's going to be the one that decides what Trofnar does?
Trofnar smash.
Trothar smash.
Trothar smash.
Okay.
Just go in.
Trothnar's really
I'm gonna say he
Trothnar's
just goes in the same direction.
5, 10,
Kinda.
15, 20, 25.
All right, 25 because short.
Sure. Yeah.
He has very stubby little legs.
All right, Floriana, you're up.
Much like Danny DeVito.
Imagine Trothnar is some sort of combination of Danny DeVito and Daniel Radcliffe.
No,
Oh.
it's
Oh,
Ed
you
who's
muted, by the
Daniel
way, Floriana.
Radcliffe.
That'd be
Not Daniel
Oh crap!
Radcliffe.
I thought I unmuted myself. Sorry. Oh, I thought I'd unmute myself and went back up. So I was gonna rare frost this one.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I always forget how much. Not that. Actually, clicked on.
I don't think you deal 24 points of cold damage.
It would be awesome though.
That'd be awesome, but I don't think you do. 14.
Not that I do much less.
Hey, you could do 20.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make it. So that one dies. And let's see here. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. I guess I'll.
He was not afraid to die and thus died.
So,
I should-
Fortune,
Maybe
you
I'll-
you watch as the zombie as well crumbles into ash.
I think I'll move just upward. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Jeez, my thing can't move. Crap. Every time I pick it up, it just starts scrolling the screen.
Alright.
That'll do.
Okay.
It's like 6, close to 16.
We only just realized it's supposed to be dead. Probably
So.
disintegrates.
Top of the round. First most.
Okay.
Another 2. Well, not your turn yet. Another 2 undead on each side. Showing the fray.
Scramble out, scramble.
Now this is what I was expecting, an entire army.
10,
Yeah, they're just coming out
15,
slowly.
20. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's all they can do for now. So, Gratian, you're up.
Alright. This seems to just be Valve slowly getting swarmed.
Yep.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And from here, I have to see how far I am. Do. Okay. Slayer's Prey on this boy. Wait.
Do you have any new magics to use?
Apologies in advance, fireworks are going off.
No, of the bonus
Hello, it sounds like popcorn.
And there's only one thing
Oh,
to do now.
I got chips.
Bang bang.
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet today.
Okay, both those hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I made chicken noodle soup with broccoli and carrots.
Okay.
Sounds like it'd be pretty alright.
I had
7,
oatmeal, a green
10,
shake, and a protein shake and coffee.
5. So that's 15 points of damage.
Damage.
It's an emir.
Okay. I guess that's your turn then, Gratian.
Yep.
Delson, you're up.
You know, these undead seem kind of. Well, this one seems very dangerous. So I'm going to just blast it. Because this one just seems very spooky.
You look different. That means I hate you.
So you're attacking the skeleton, not the zombie?
You know what? I'm gonna shoot at both of them.
Okay.
They're both looking at me funny.
Okay, so which order? Zombie skeleton or skeleton zombie?
Scalabro, Zambro.
Okay, skeleton first then. Okay, go ahead and roll. That hits. And second one just hits. Because you went skeleton zombie first. It was the other way around. Ooh. That's
That was a
unfortunate.
bad roll.
That's a bit better. Alright. So are you going to move anywhere or...
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Okay, let me get this my way, so then I can move on the diagonals.
Sorry.
That's alright.
I'm having fun, okay?
Having a good time, having a good time.
You
Alright.
should see fucking
The
Sock
sky
and
like a tiger.
the other
Alright.
the rest of them.
Right, you're up.
Can I move to the zombie right there? The one Gratian
That one?
was messing with? Yeah.
Yep. Misses. Hits. And hits. So go ahead and roll your damage for 2 of them. 10 and 7. Jeez. That's a fail. So that one dies. And let's have a look. Yeah. So you watch this zombie crumble into dust as well, and leaves behind another black key.
Guess I'm going to
Nice.
pick it up again.
Man, she's getting.
necklace.
She is the key master of the keys.
You see, get it? Because monk key master joke.
It's funny.
Funny joke.
Okay, so you've only used 5 feet of movement, Raya, so you have a lot more movement.
Oh, I can keep going?
Oh yeah, you only used 5 feet of your movement.
Yeah, I go start fixing the skeleton too. So,
Alright.
Does that first hit kill that one?
No, because the first hit was a natural one. The second one does, so you
No,
can make
I meant
another
the
attack.
first one.
Yep, so she can make another attack if she wants, because technically that 13... Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Hell yeah.
6 points of bludgeoning. And if I remember correctly... Yeah, they
I
are
can't remember
weak.
what skeletons.
They are
Oh, they're
weak
weak
to
to it.
bludgeoning. So that's double
They're
damage.
one of the only things that have a weakness.
Yep.
I really wish that the weaknesses were used more in D&D.
Yeah.
Did he just slap that skeleton?
No, it's still alive. Just
Can I use one of my cards
to do flurry of blows. Sure.
Yeah.
Go
Slap
ahead and
it
do another
more.
attack. That you don't need to deal damage. It only had 1 health left.
Oh yeah.
Well, that skeleton is effectively boned.
You're amazing bard.
Okay, this one crumbles to dust. Leaves another black key.
That's great. Oh, nice.
Soraya now holds 3 black keys.
Interesting.
So
Alright.
much key.
And
Much
you've still
power.
got more movement.
Yeah, I guess I can go ahead and move over to that zombie and I'll use it.
Yeah. So that first one was a kill, so you can do 1 more attack roll because of your flurry of blows.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 4 points. Jeez, I think we got the MVP for this fight already.
Yeah, just like running punch, 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 kick, punch.
Alright, Valif, you're up.
I will. I'm just gonna like move so I'm in like the center of this button,
Mm-hmm.
like right before it, and then I will Eldritch Blast the one I was shooting at again. That guy there.
Yep.
Eldritch Blast. Blast.
Yeah, that hits. Ooh.
2 damage. Ooh.
Well, you still got the second one.
And Eldritch Blast again.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
5 points.
5. It's looking pretty rough, but it's still standing.
So bad. Like I can't. 2 turns, 4 attacks total. Still 1 guy's up. Riot's just going around punching dudes to death.
Yep, killing multiple in one go. Alright, Fortune, you're up. Unless you're doing anything for your bonus action, Valif.
No, I'll keep that.
Okay, gotcha.
I would like to get in his face.
Yes.
And I would like to have.
Stare rage.
I do not mean to do that with advantage.
No,
Sorry,
but an
I'm
11
not.
still hits, so go ahead and roll damage.
Yay!
9 points of damage. Okay, I'm gonna get another difficult one. Jeez, these guys are not doing well with their Constitution saving throws.
Nice.
Because that one crumbles to dust. Doesn't leave anything.
Can I use a free action to scoop the dust into my pocket?
Sure. You now have a you now have a pocket full of
Gross.
zombie dust.
And can I use my last 10 feet to move it over here?
Yeah, you can go over there.
You're so
Oh
gross.
crap, she has pocket sand. Do you know how dangerous that is?
And I shall stay.
Man, I love King of the Hill.
What did you
Yep.
say there, Fortune?
I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay. It's now Trufnar's turn. Trufnar smash. 5, 10,
Trufnar smash.
15, 20, 25. He's gonna go ahead and make his attacks. He has 2 of them. Because fighter. Ah, he got so close to critting.
Let me ask you a question.
So where's my D12? There's my D12. I haven't been able to use this in a while. That is 8 points for the first one. And that is 15 for the second. Yeah, no, that's gonna hurt him a lot. Doesn't make it. Jeez. These guys are... In the last bit, they were succeeding left and right. Now they're just having a hard-ass time. And as this one crumbles to dust, another black key.
Oh, see, knew it was gonna fuck you.
But let's get the
We should leave it for Riot.
not rules. I was gonna look. I forgot to look up. Okay, yeah, they have it as well.
Alright, Floriana, you're up.
Let's go move. Not that. Not that. Why?
Yeah.
Look who it is.
Okay, because apparently it scrolls. Can I move here? Next to the lift?
Oh, hi, Peach.
It threw me like
25.
15 feet away
Yep,
from
you
where I
can.
was standing. What does it look like inside the portcullis? Does it look like a bunch of zombies trying to move now?
Yeah, you're just seeing a bunch of undead stumbling forward.
Okay. How big is the room for it?
You can't tell from this distance with the massive bodies there as well.
Okay. Trying to think. You guys, left or right?
Right.
Okay. Well, okay, can I... Okay, I'm gonna cast Ice Storm.
Okay.
Oh, this nonsense again.
Why?
So, whereabouts
Oh
are you
yeah, it does
casting
a lot
it?
more damage. Can I make it so that it's like 20 feet into it, so it clips
Sure.
this guy, but also mostly inside the room?
Sure.
Nice. Yeah, so that'll take out anything that's
Yeah.
wandering
That's-
out.
Okay.
That's
Good to know.
Only the blood. Yeah, so let me relook at because I only rolled the bludgeoning damage for crap damage apparently. It also does. So make dex saves. It takes 2d8, which it rolled, and rolls 4d6 plus 4 ice damage. And then increase that by one more, up to 19.
So why'd you roll? It didn't show up again.
Oh, I rolled a 19 total because it's because the ones become 2s. For
Okay.
ice damage, and it rolled in the 6 bludgeoning damage apparently.
All right.
And-
So it's a bit difficult to see because of the ice, because of the actual ice storm itself, but you do see several bodies just crumble down to dust. Several of them have got a glowing object in them.
Also, the entire area becomes difficult terrain until
Yeah.
the end of my next turn.
All right. So, top of the round.
Look at you.
This zombie is going to make an attack on Raya. That is a 19 to hit.
I'm glad I got a chance to use it without killing everyone.
Yeah.
So that is 4 points of bludgeoning damage. So because of what's going on over there, none of the undead show up. So instead, 2 more of them show up here. I'm just going to copy and paste one of these because it's faster than just dragging them in all the time. That is their turn, so... Okay. Gratian, you're up.
Okay, I will move here.
30.
Here.
Yep.
Yes. Right. And then snares spray him.
Mm-hmm.
Follow with a shooty shoot. And then
Oh wow, cost 6.
So that's back to full.
Yep.
Oof.
Hey.
Okay, both of those hit.
all right. Hold on.
Yeah, it's the first one.
12.
12, 16. 16 down it?
Nope, 16 doesn't down it.
Dang.
The Hunter's Mark
Oh,
does,
right.
though, because the Hunter's Mark is doubled. And because it's a crit, it doesn't save.
Nice.
Ooh.
This one
Right, should
crumbles
do
and
it.
drops nothing. So you've,
Great
Oh,
shit.
so you've
Yeah,
got your
it's not-
you got your second attack still.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, because your first attack just one-shot the damn thing.
Then I'll shoot.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Can I use the second roll I already did?
Sure. Okay, if that's the case, then that's 9 points of damage. Alright, and that's
And
your
here we
turn.
see Gratian protecting his senpai.
Delson, you're up. That one's already dead because of the ice storm.
Well, anyway, I'm going to go up here. And wait, there's no more undeads over here, is there?
Yeah, there's just a big ice storm.
There's an ice
So-
storm that's just you can see this movement in the ice storm, but because it's difficult terrain, they're delayed by a turn.
You might be able to talk
Okay.
AoE spells like
In that
Shadow
case,
might
I'm
work.
going this way.
Yeah.
And from this distance, let me see.
Pythagorean theorem.
Okay, so it's 70 feet away from here. So, no, 75. Anyway, I'm going to start blasting again.
Okay.
That's
So, are
Eldritch.
you attacking? Which are you attacking?
Scalamino.
Okay.
Equals 3.
The hell is she got 9?
Nice.
Yeah, both those hit.
Don't worry, we're not attacking you yet.
Okay, yeah, that'll kill it. And as it crumbles down to dust, you, Raya, you see another key. This one is just made of what appears to just be solid metal, whereas the others are just pure. Whereas this ones you've got a pure black.
I'm gonna snatch that.
Okay.
Were the ones that dropped from the skeletons over on the right side also black, or were they metal?
You can't tell from the distance because they're in the middle of a snowstorm.
From what you described earlier, I just don't remember.
So the one that did drop, one that you could see, was black.
Okay.
Okay, so you go over and you grab the metal key.
Now this poor zombie.
Okay, all 3 hits.
Just or every turn.
343.
It makes a save, so it's still standing.
He's wearing a Master Chief helmet.
This zombie is the chief.
No.
Alright, so you've only used 5 feet of movement, so you've still got a further 50.
But now it's like
So what are you doing?
I don't think so, because you could use another key, keep hitting him with flurry of blows, or you could just end it.
I guess I'll use it. Keep.
You got a lot of keys. I don't know. But it's harder back.
Yeah, you only get the key back after a short rest or a long rest. Yeah, that hits.
Then try. Is it twice?
Hey,
7. Yeah, so you can make another hit. It makes a save, so it's still standing.
Wait, so I can hit it again.
Do it again.
You need to actually roll the attack first.
Oh yeah, I'm so.
Oh wait, no, that is the 8 there. So yeah, that just hits. So yeah, still makes a save. Natural 19. It's still standing.
I just stand there now.
Why won't you die?
What was
No,
that?
he's done.
Its battle continuation skill must be A rank.
That or we're fighting Kirk.
All right, so you're not going to do any movement there
Nah.
because you've only got 50 feet left. So okay, I guess that's Ray's turn. Val, if you're up.
So the only one that I can actually see is this. Is there any like I can't?
You can see several that are like in the portcullis and they haven't made it out yet.
Yeah,
I'll start firing at one of them then.
Okay, just any of the ones in the portcullis. Go ahead and make just 2 Eldritch Blast attacks.
yeah, or you can do something like I did.
Okay.
Or a,
That-
you know,
well,
Well,
uh,
it's a crit miss.
second one-
It's just automatic miss.
Yep. So
Still.
second one hits.
Okay. Even though it's above Gracie.
Okay.
7.
So the next one that comes through will have that damage. Fortune, you're up.
I would like to go around and just collect the dust.
Okay, there's only one key that you can pick up, so you pick it up, and you picked up a black key.
Okay. I pick up the key and and I'd like to take the dust of the zombies that were over here.
So it was 5, 10, 15 to grab the key, so you got 15 more feet.
Awesome. I'll take my 15 feet to go closer to
10,
these two over
15. There we go.
here.
Why are you gathering the zombies' dust?
Trust now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Could be useful.
There we go. That's Trofnar's turn, because he can't really do much. Player Honor, you're up.
Let's see. I don't know. I was trying to think if I wanted to throw another ice storm by taking time to do it, but I think that might be costly in case we're doing fine on battle. Yeah. Oh. So I want to haste Raya.
Make her punch more.
Maybe that might actually be a good investment for my turn today. 30.
Give her bigger punches. Blood orphans.
I still can't move about it throwing randomly. Just move me 30 feet away from Raya in some direction.
There we go.
Why am I going that way? I'm gonna go to Raya.
Okay,
He's on the
fine.
left side.
You said move me food in a random direction.
No, towards towards Raya.
There we go.
I need to be, it doesn't matter where, as long as I'm... Okay, cast haste on Raya.
Okay. Alright, it's now hasted.
And, yeah, and bonus action. Can't really bonus action anything. Okay. I'll just cheer her on as she goes punching everything really, really fast now.
Okay, so top of the round. Just gonna put these in. So this one was the one that got hit. Another one. And another one.
Another one. Another one.
Yeah, so you can see there's still just an endless swarm of them coming through.
Well, at least we're getting good XP, probably. Maybe.
Yeah, except I did away with the whole, XP for kills.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this is quite a milestone in general.
Nah, not really.
We're running the gauntlet.
Don't question when you will level.
Yeah. Come on.
Okay, Gratian, you're up.
Story B.
Holy crap, I looked away for a second and there's so many corpses.
Yep, the zombies just keep floating in.
Yeah, and then on the right side, there's just a lot of corpses you can't see on the right side too.
Yep.
Oh no. I'm gonna move here.
Quickly, Gratian, get on my back.
Okay.
And you know the song and dance by now. Slayer's praying, boy, shooty, shooty, shoot.
They're coming out of just like a large room that was originally had a portcullis in it. But the portcullis was raised up and now all the zombies are coming through. Second one
I
hits.
don't know what that is.
Portcullis, it's the sort of like
It's
the
a giant
gate.
It's a giant gate, basically.
Oh.
The gate with the holes in it.
You usually see them in like
Medieval.
castle gates.
Medieval
like
castle
gate forts and stuff.
Yeah, its proper name is portcullis.
I have to ask.
I just call them the gates.
Is it portculli then? Or portcullises?
Vertical disease.
Would I get Slayer's Prey? Because I just read up and it says the first time that.
Yep. Yeah, you do.
Okay. Yay! This is great. Yay!
Okay. That's that one.
I've never been so happy before.
The portcullis is several feet up. You won't be able to reach it, Raya. Okay, it's your turn. Delson, you're up.
I'm going to do what's called a pro gamer move.
Can I say the word no one's allowed to?
Okay, I'm going to center on this zombie, and then
Okay.
for the 10-foot radius around it, I'm going to shatter.
Okay. So that's
I
a
don't
dex
know
save,
what
yeah?
I'm hitting. Yep.
Okay, what's the DC for it?
Okay, so the DC for my shatter is 15.
One of them makes it.
Okay, so it will take half damage. So,
Let's see. Target's keep
yep,
double.
it's that much.
So much stuff.
9 points of damage. That one is... That one, and that one. Okay. Still standing.
Yay. I have no idea if I hit anything that was ops that we could not see. But yes, with that, I'm going to move right here.
Okay.
Well, that's all I can do, guys.
All right, Raya. As you begin your turn, two of the black keys that you're holding on to just dissolve.
Do we even know where these keys go? Have we seen? Like,
Yeah.
anywhere?
We saw
The big door.
there's-
The big door's got keyholes in it.
Yeah, it's got 3 keyholes, but we've got like 6 keys at pointed that have fallen out everywhere.
Yep.
But they're of different colors. So I was trying to figure out. Most of them are probably fake.
No,
I'm
that's
trying
not
to,
a good.
run over to the door.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Well, you're hasted, so you can easily make
Riot's
that.
got like 200 movement at this point.
She's
Yeah.
got 110 movement speed. Thing gets an attack opportunity. It hits. So you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you break engagement with one of the zombies.
Does it make it the
like pulls on your
Yes,
tail.
it even makes a
Yeah.
+2 AC.
Okay, I just sometimes we forget.
It was a natural 18, so
Jeez. Hmm.
Is she just
Is
a...
it a door now?
yep. So you're in front of the large door. There's 3 keyholes.
And I was just curious when you said which one's dissolved.
2
She
of the
had-
black ones.
Okay. What are you doing, Raya?
Yeah.
It's up
Can
to
y'all hear me?
you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, just want to make it. Can I put the metal key in? I guess two.
Okay. So you put the metal key in, it sinks in, and then it turns by itself. You put the black key in, it doesn't turn, it dissolves, and then you get shocked by some arcane energy. You take 4 points of lightning damage.
God.
Raya headbutts the door. Fuck you, door.
Okay. Thing. I run back to
Yeah.
the zombie. This one.
Yeah, you can easily make it.
Because that was like,
Yep.
there and back.
Speed run.
Yeah.
Run. Works.
Yep.
Zap. Oh, fuck.
This is what we call a pro gamer move.
Yeah. You can also like
Can
dash.
I still attack?
Yeah, you can.
That's amazing.
That hits.
In 6 seconds, just like gets hit, runs over, does the key thing. Like, that guy hit me. Fuck him. Run back. Punch,
That
punch.
hits.
Just clotheslines it and then stomps.
It does not make the save, so it dies.
And kills it too.
Can she move
It does
and
not
attack
drop
another
anything,
one?
though.
Can she move over and make another attack still?
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 90. Yeah, she's got just enough movement.
50 and
She's
10.
got 20 feet left.
Do I still have
That is
to
a-
attack?
Yeah, you
Speed
can
horse.
move and attack because your first
Okay,
attack killed
yeah,
it.
I'll do that.
Okay. So that hits.
Raya, punch!
All right, it's still standing.
Still standing. Was that the one that got hit before? by me?
Yes.
Okay. So amazing.
It's kind of funny watching this horse just zip around the battlefield.
It's
It's
great.
already fast. and it
Powers
still gets
active.
faster.
Raya's gotten into full drunk mode.
Alright, is that your turn then? Oh no, you got a hasted action, so you've still...
Oh.
So
Oh,
you
I
can
thought the
another
key
attack.
thing was another.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't
cool.
comment on it because I thought
She gets to punch even more.
Yep. Okay, that hits as well. Go ahead and roll damage. 7.
How much is this?
This is.
even?
God, by the way, this is why horse cavalry is like the most.
It's made its save, so it's still standing. Valve, you're up.
I see. I'm looking over in that direction. Rye's got that, so I turn back over here and just start shooting at people over here. Is this guy in front hurt?
Yes, all 3 of them are damaged.
I guess they're all pretty hurt. Yeah, so I'll just shoot the one in the front there with Eldritch Blast again. I'm like
Okay.
holding the sword, balancing it on my arm, like you would like a rifle, just to aim better.
Yeah. like you're basically holding it like that.
Shoot
Yeah.
Shoot the fucking laser. Shoot
Okay,
my fucking
that hits and that's the damage. And your next hit?
That doesn't take him down. Damn.
No.
So 15. One more. 2. Fuck.
Nope. Still standing.
So swingy. Why is these dice are so swingy?
Okay. Fortune, you're up.
Alright, I'd like to make my way here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack.
Misses.
I would like to try to attack with my offhand.
Okay. Hits.
I know minus the one, so just 5.
Yeah, 5. Okay, it's still standing. Trofnar is now going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's just going to have a good old-fashioned time.
He's gonna do his trough thing.
Oof. Natural 1. But the second one hits, so...
Yep.
8 plus 4 is 12.
Presumably open the door. The black ones will hurt you.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one's dead.
Forgive my terrible writing. But, you know.
Yeah.
Use
Okay.
only the metal key.
So as that one crumbles to dust, it drops a metal key. Okay. It's its turn. Fleorana, you're up.
Let's see. How's the swarm it look like inside the portcullis?
Okay.
Or no, how's it look in there? I meant, I say.
Oh,
How's it
there
look?
there's just a mass of bodies coming towards you.
I have a feeling that there's like just a butt. It's just like, for all intents and purposes, like infinite zombies just going to become and skeletons coming out of there.
We'll see.
I think we literally are running the gauntlet.
I'll
So
see.
we just need to get
Yeah.
keys to the lock.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll cast the snowball swarm centered on this one, so I can hit both of them.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's deck save.
It should be. Yeah.
Deck save.
Everything's deck safe.
Uh,
All dodging giant balls of ice.
so 4 and an 11, so I think they take full damage for that.
Yeah,
As they
Cool.
get smushed by snowballs.
10 damage total then. That's kind of a sad roll.
10, 5.
Do you re-roll the ones and twos
That
on
one
your
doesn't
damage?
make it.
The ones just become 2s.
Oh, the ones.
So the
just
one that
become twos,
Raya's
okay.
fighting is still alive. It made it save. And that one, geez, okay, now it's rolling like that. The other one that got destroyed, this one, also drops a metal key.
Nice.
Yay.
So there's a metal key here, and there's a metal key here.
I can do her horse thing.
Alright, so, top of the round, this skeleton is going to... 15, is going to make an attack onto Raya. That's cocked.
Oh,
That's a 20, not a natural 20.
It hits.
What's your AC, Raya?
15.
Okay.
You take 6 points of piercing damage as it stabs you with the short sword. The zombie that is in front of you. That does not hit. Just. But a further.
Fork.
Yeah, my dogs are going to be barking because of that. You know.
Fork.
Yeah.
Sky Fox just had to blow up Heartland.
Yep, basically.
Yeah, had to.
Yeah. Still. Oh,
Guy Fawkes is a hero to us all.
But
Can't get over there with her. We should be able to.
yeah, I can't do anything about this.
honestly, if Raya wants to, I think just dashing twice, picking up keys, she could probably just grab both the keys and open the door all in the same turn.
Oh yeah, if she dashed, she
Twice.
yeah,
All right,
she
Gratian, you're up.
Yeah.
But you would have to risk 2 attacks opportunity.
I think she
I'm
would
gonna
need the rest of
move here.
Where?
Here.
Okay.
Is that okay? And then, I guess Slayer's plate is literally worth nothing, so I can still put it on him. And actually, no. Can I put it on this one?
Yep.
Okay. Then I shoot.
That hits. And natural 20.
What you said, Jim?
Doesn't make the save, so it dies. Only had 1
Does
health
that
left.
mean- Are you going after the skeleton with the other one then?
Yeah, I'll
Can I-
allow it.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. So that's
Which means that they both die.
16 plus 4 is just 20.
Wow.
And Raya can hero mode this and get the keys. Hero?
Yep. So one of them drops a black key, one of them drops a male key.
Oh, so
Wow,
there's 2 over on
that's-
that side.
Yeah. Raya can just go freaking hero mode. Go high power up. You got a Kohai boost.
All right. So that's your turn.
Yep.
All right. Delson, you're up.
Okay, from right where this arrow is, I am going to go level 3 shatter.
Nice.
Let's see,
Yep.
that's a 16, that's a 13, 13, and a 13.
So only one succeeds again. And that's the damage.
Dear
Nice
lord.
damage.
Yeah, I'm not even going to bother rolling for any of that because there's no way they can make that save.
Slaughter.
I think I just blew them up.
Fortune and Trotner just get covered in zombie guts.
You mean dust?
Yeah, zombie
2 of them
dust.
drop nothing, 2 of them drop a key that is pure white.
Oh, jeez.
But not metal?
No.
Interesting. Interesting.
The white dwarf's heal. Wait.
Well, this could be. Well, okay. Now the game has changed, but let's continue. Let's do what we thought last time and see if Raya gets zapped again. I hope she doesn't, but
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So.
Can I pick up the metal key on my side? There's one.
Yep.
Just
there's 2 actually.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
You could probably
yeah, but
grab
one's a
both.
black one.
There was
No,
a black
there-
key, then
two metal
so in the most recent round, a black key and a male key fell, but there was a male key from the round before.
Oh,
Yep.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. So then I'll pick up the 2 metal keys on my side and go to.
The door.
And if you get zapped, then we might just need to get a white key,
Okay.
and then
So-
and then a black key at the end.
So you run up to the door, put the 2 male keys in. They turn by themselves.
Oh.
The keys vanish.
Yeah.
Hmm?
The middle
You get shot.
keyhole remains, but it's now glowing white.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
So, can I see the white keys from where I'm at?
Make a perception check. It'll be a free action.
Hmm.
You can also just shout. Is there one that needs?
Yeah, you can also scream out.
Then I just shout.
I'll be right
Perception.
back.
Yep.
Perception.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah, you see the white key.
Fucking MVP
can
Raya. Look at all the
I
dead
run
zombies.
over there?
Let's see. So,
I have charge. Or
You-
not
She can
charge.
use
What
her
is it? I
dash.
mean, dash.
yep, you can dash, so you're able to pick that one up. So, and I think you use your dash to get back,
Okay.
or your hasted action to get back.
Yeah.
Okay, do that. You place the key in, it twists, and everything goes silent. Completely ignore the fact that the dog's in such a ruin and all this stuff with the silence.
Bark, bark.
And then you hear the sound of the portcullises on either side slam downwards.
Nice.
Do they
Any-
slam on the skeletons that were there?
They turn to dust before that happens.
Oh,
Excellent.
God, no one was on the other sides of the doors.
Yep.
Do they drop your keys?
No keys.
Oh.
And any keys that you see on the ground just dissolve outwards.
even the metal ones.
Yes.
They were just gray keys.
And you watch as the door in front of Raya slowly opens upwards into a chamber.
I'll finally get down from the button I've been depressing. It's really sad.
Let's look at what's in the chamber.
Okay.
Concentration drops and haste falls from Raya. You're really tired now.
Right. So
Yeah, you can...
you go into the chamber. There is another altar in front of you. But beyond that, you see a large chair, a throne.
Is it frozen?
No.
Shut up.
To either
Never.
side of the throne, there is an opening. But sitting in the throne, you can see a skeleton body clutching a scepter.
Got a helmet on?
No helmet.
No. I'll approach
All right.
the throne.
No reaction from anything.
I don't trust it. It might be a dragon priest.
It's,
Well, what else is in the room?
Just the altar, the throne, and the two entryways behind it.
There's no writing or inscriptions anywhere.
Nothing.
No.
Are you the champion of this place?
No response.
Try to
Valid,
mage
why are you
hand the
talking?
scepter out of its hand.
You pull it away, and the skeleton just falls in a heap.
Why were you talking to a skeleton, though?
Many of the other dead things in here weren't actually dead.
Might have been.
Yes, but they didn't even seem capable of speaking.
Not every
So we didn't
undead.
try and speak to them, did we?
Not every undead is unintelligent.
Yes, I know that. I
Clearly,
still remember
clearly
Gregory.
this one was just a...
Oh shit, I said the word.
I'm a clear example of the undead. not
yeah,
being
so I like bring the scepter to myself.
Okay.
Oh wait, Peach isn't here. Okay.
It's
Come
a
on,
golden scepter adorned with emeralds on the side. At the top of it, though, you can see what appears to be two rubies in the shape of almost like eyes.
Is there anything else in this room?
Just a throne and altar.
Just the throne and altar?
Just be wary
I
of.
think as I inspect, yeah, I'll kind of like approach to the throne.
All right.
Just look at.
You
look
approach
at
the throne.
scepter and look back at everybody else. Do you all trust me?
No.
Yes, but
Mostly.
Appreciate your honesty, Gratian. And I'll sit in the and I'll turn and sit in the throne.
Okay, so you move the skeleton out of the way, and you sit
Yes.
atop of the throne. A minute passes. 2 minutes. Nothing.
Nothing. Well, I guess that's good. Wasn't sure
Give me a
it was good.
second, because here they go again.
don't
which
know
is
why
a
I
golden
imagine-
If I didn't
retriever.
have a sign that we need to wrap this up quick.
Yep.
What
Okay.
Not to delay things. What kind of dogs do you have, Tick?
Shih Tzus.
The Shih Tzus? Okay, I was so close. I thought you were.
No. Anyway,
Yeah, so I sit and
Good
nothing
little dog,
happens.
Delson was like looking at the scepter.
As I said, solid gold, emerald on the side, rubies in the shape of eyes.
I'll just quickly use detect magic points because,
It is magical.
and what kind?
Divination.
Okay, divination magic. Well, it means two things. One, I think that means it could be like
There we
a
go.
sensor, like someone can detect that with it, or I mean, you can maybe use it to see stuff.
I'll
It probably-
take it over. Just keep it in my hand and go over to the altar and sort of inspect it.
Yeah.
On there.
If anything, it probably needs attunement for to use it.
Potentially.
I
You don't
want
know.
I want to
Yeah,
hold
like-
on to it, Valeth. I have no idea what it is, but that face.
I'd rather
I feel
not.
like it's mocking me.
I'd rather keep a hold of it myself.
Hmm.
If you don't mind, Delson.
Well, all right. Not gonna argue with stuff that we find in this giant, dark, depressing, dangerous temple of undead
Is there
creatures.
anything about the altar there, Tick?
Nope, just a bare altar.
Well, that's it. We need to commit a human sacrifice to it. Oriana, will you jump on the altar?
No. So nothing noticeable on the altar?
Nope. As I said, just the altar, the two doors on either side of the throne, and the throne itself.
There's no mark.
Oh, there's doors behind the throne.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, there are. I mentioned that.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't notice and remember. Okay, well,
The altar's not magical, right?
No.
Okay.
it's here. Then
It might have meant it could be useful for something, but well, it could be useful still.
everybody want to move forward, or
I don't know.
Rest
Which
first.
one do we go in? I guess a rest couldn't hurt.
We could try resting, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
let's move forward then.
Mhm.
Let's go with the right door.
All right. The door is open. As you open it up, you can see it converges into the middle alongside the left door.
Okay, goes into the same place.
The area beyond the door is natural stone. And as you make your way in, that's what we're going to call it good because obviously my dogs are now becoming a problem.
Sure.
And I
There's
have to put
fireworks.
listen.